All right. Shalom. Before we get started, as always, we want to
Go ahead.
Before we get started, as always, we want to give all praise to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKadosh.
Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone where we learn this truth. And we in some exciting times, man. Prophecy is popping like crazy. Okay, today November 1st. You know, November 1st, let's see what happens. Okay, they're talking about cutting SNAP. Okay, cut government funding. This is on track to be the longest shutdown in history. Okay, we'll see what happens, but this is on track to be the longest shutdown in history. People going crazy. Trump is talking about setting up a quick response force. Why is he doing that for? Okay, they're doing that for a reason. They know how you people are going to act. Okay, when they take away your goodies, people are about to start going crazy. They ain't never been told no by Big Daddy government. Now they get cut off from their lifeline. They don't know how to take it. Especially these women. I was watching a video the other day. They were serving the eviction notice. The black woman, she tried to attack the cop because she felt like she was entitled to stay in that spot. Okay, they felt like they're entitled for food stamps. They're entitled for Section 8. Okay, entitled for everything. Okay, the only thing that they don't want is a man. That's the one red zone that they stay away from having a man because it's toxic. You try to rule over them, they can't have it. They used to have it everything their way. Okay, the Lord is about to jack this place up, and we see it happening before our eyes. Food bank lines is miles long. Okay, they have food in there for a specific amount of people, and it's about to run out. Okay, because they didn't think 1,000 people would come, 2,000 people, and they said majority of the people that go there are government employees. Okay, you got restaurants giving discounts to government employees. That's not going to save you. Okay, if Outback Steakhouse give you a $5 steak, how long is that going to last? A day or two? Okay, people going to get wind. Can we get that article? Because I want to talk about Trump's quick response force. He's doing this for a reason. They're doing this for a reason. Okay, so they can be justified on declaring martial law, which is coming. Okay, they already got them in different states, Chicago, Oregon.
This right here is the MSNBC News. Pentagon reportedly prepping thousands of National Guard for nationwide crackdown.
Why are they doing that for? You got to ask yourself. Okay, have they ever had a quick response force? Look at the history of Babylon. A quick response force, they never had it. Things are about to get bad. So they're setting the troops up because they know how you guys are going to react. They're throwing the bait out there, no more food stamps, and people going to start going crazy. Walmart talking about closing their doors, you got to order online now. Okay? Because people going to be in there looting, stealing, and not even caring about the time. They want to feed their kids. That's what's going to be in their head.
It's already bad how you still living.
Yeah.
Jake is walking out with big TVs like nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. So, I mean, we here. Okay? We here. We in the beginning of Jacob's trouble. It's only going to intensify. The good old days of Babylon the Great is over.
Following massive anti-Trump demonstrations at this month's No Kings protest and Donald Trump's recent threats to send more than the National Guard.
And that's another thing, the No Kings protest. You guys really thought that mattered. Like, y'all was going to come out here and Trump was going to see it. Like, it was like, I'm going to be nice. I'm going to stop being mean. I'm going to pass a law that helps you guys. Trump don't give a fuck. He sat back and laughed. Okay, probably drunk some blood. Like, these motherfuckers think I care about this. They're doing it on purpose. They've been planning this. This is something they just thought about last month. Like, let's cause a government shutdown. Let's try to make a new world order. They've been planning about this. They've been dreaming about this. Okay, and they're moving hasty because the Lord is about to crack them clouds. Okay, they see us waking up. That was the first thing that made them scared. Now we here at the end. They keep seeing more and more chariots. You know?
And to use dangerous cities as training grounds for our military National Guard.
Okay. So they're going to start doing training exercises, getting ready, which they already been doing training exercises. They're just releasing this to the public. Okay, everything that Esau does is done strategic. Okay?
Newly unearthed Pentagon documents show the administration is training more than 20,000 National Guard troops.
They need to get the military out here. They need to get rid of motherfuckers like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Straight up. You know what I mean?
You belong in a psych ward.
Yeah. They don't belong amongst real people.
Yep. They're talking about in Utah. I was watching the video on the way to camp. They're talking about in Utah, they're building a homeless center because it's illegal to be homeless now. Okay, so they're talking about gathering 1,000 people up and putting them in a homeless center, and people are saying that's not a homeless center, that's a detention center. See, now y'all start to see that line. Now a light bulb is going off. Come on, man. Okay, you're gonna go in there. If you're homeless, and you ain't gonna be able to come out. Even if you're not homeless, get that. Even if you're not homeless, you could be walking home from work and they snatch your ass up. They was just grabbing bitches out of the strip club, you know. And I hate them bitches because they proud. Okay, they show ass all day and they think they the shit. Come on, man.
It's like they use Jake to keep that division going, because really, your government is coming after you Edomites, so-called white people. You know, that think, you know, so-called white man, he's so comfortable right now.
Yeah.
Oh, good, finally we're taking out the trash. Pointing the finger at the tribes, Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, but really, this is a smokescreen to actually bring that full martial law, because they ain't moving like they want to yet, but that's going to be reserved for you Edomite. Yeah, Jacob's trouble, but Jacob's trouble is Edomite's trouble, like Apostle Tahar keeps saying. So you Edomites, man, you really gonna get it, because you so used to that so-called white supremacy, you think that, finally, we're gonna finally get what we want. No, you're gonna be tricked out of your damn pants, shoes, man, real quick.
That's right.
The administration is training more than 20,000 National Guard troops as a quick reaction force.
Quick reaction. Okay, people about to be going crazy. Once that EBT card don't work, 5 kids, look at that video on that lady that went in the EBT office. She said she had 9 kids to feed. She's not the only one. Okay, that's the video they did. It's millions of people that got kids to feed, and they thought that the government was just going to keep funding them, keep feeding them. It was never going to stop. Their grandma did it, their great-grandma did it, and then the one after that did it. Okay, so this is like a low blow, what people call a low blow. Like, damn, what the hell, what am I going to do? They're going to be forced to call the baby daddy they've been talking shit about that his whole life. Okay, they're going to be forced to call family members they ain't talked to in a while. They're going to be forced to let that pride go. Okay?
With civil unrest training ready to deploy by April 1st.
And I heard it was by January it's going to be fully established. That's what I saw from bros, that by January it's going to be fully established. So let's see what's going to happen, because it can even come in sooner. If they cut off EBT today, shit, I mean, all hell could be breaking loose a week, 2 weeks, a month. You know, when you take away food, that's when people start losing it, because they used to eat every hour. Shoot, Babylonians eat every hour. Shit, 24 hours in a day, 24 snacks, 24 meals or something like that. You know?
And just last night in Washington, D.C., the National Guard was chasing a lot of you Halloween celebrators, man.
Yeah.
And reading on, the documents, which have been reviewed by the Washington Post and the Wall Street Journal and the Guardian, but have not been independently reviewed by the MSNBC, detail plans for a significant expansion of Trump's plan to send National Guard's troops into American streets.
What does that sound like to you? Don't that sound like martial law? Okay, U.S. streets, all 50 states. Okay? You're not going to have Wisconsin by itself and then all the other states. All of them. All of them, even if you live where it's shitty. Okay? Because the scriptures say that they that be in the field is going to get hit too. You got a lot of people that live that country hillbilly life off the grid. Oh, they'll never get me over here. Yeah, they are. Okay, it's prophecy. The Lord's going to get everybody that's wicked. Everybody. Get a little bit more than you get the image.
The Trump administration continues to weaponize federal agencies and the U.S. military to target the opposition. He's trapped far-right elected deniers for top positions in his administration. And for next week's election, in his Justice Department has said it deploy election monitors to poll sites in New Jersey and California, where the state is set to vote on whether the authorize a new Democratic-friendly Congress redistricting.
I think that's it, man. Yeah, that's a lot. That's it. Yeah.
You get the image. Yeah, because, I mean, hey, it's bad out here, man. It's bad. The mirth is vanishing, man. Okay, you got to fight to get a laugh now. You got to really try to have a good time now. It's a small percentage of people that's doing okay right now. A small percentage. Everybody's broke. Okay, everybody's broke, but they still got the same mindset of living lavish. And that's out the window, man. Instead of trying to prepare and then they're not even preparing. Okay? They might try to prepare carnally. Let's get 10 cans of food, 20 cans of food, and 2 cases of water. Okay, they might try to prepare carnally, but they ain't not once to prepare spiritually.
And really, this goes back to the tariffs, man. A lot of people forgot about the tariffs. See, the tariffs that depleted a lot of USA's supply chain. Remember all of them trucker strikes? Remember all of them trains that was on strike? People forgot about that shit. Now the U.S. government is going to make it seem like, okay, well, you know, we got to cut off EBT because it's this and that and it's this and that. No, really, what the U.S. government is not telling people is that they're running out of resources. They're running out of resources to give you people because the U.S. government is trillions of dollars in debt to the bankers and to other countries, right? So they've really just been, all of these, everything we see in America has really just been lend to the average American off of an IOU Federal Reserve note. You see, and where you got other countries going to BRICS, so you got people dropping the U.S. dollar, right? Then there was retaliatory tariffs earlier in this year that was placed upon America, okay? These devils ain't gonna tell these people that we're running out of resources. They just gonna flip the fucking narrative and say it's Jake's fault. You know what I mean? Instead of telling people the real, look, we're running out of shit to give y'all, but they're not gonna do that. They just gonna say, okay, we gotta stop you niggas from getting EBT, because if we keep allowing niggas to get EBT, we will run out of resources by the end of this year.
Yeah, because they said it. They said that it's not like we don't. And see, that's Esau's pride. I was watching an interview with this government official. She said, it's not like we don't have the money. It's not that we don't have the money to give you your benefits. It's that we don't want to. We don't want to tap into our reserves. Because remember, Joel, the 3rd chapter, speaks about, put up your pruning hooks. Let me just see. I'm not going to read it. I just want to see how it says it. Here it is. How does it say it?
3 and 12.
3 and 12? Okay. It says, let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Now, beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks. This is Joel 3 and 10. Pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say I'm strong. And that's dealing with all the weak, the so-called used to be weak nations, putting all their resources and money into nuclear technology, military. You know, the same for America. So they don't have the money. They have it, but again, they might not even have the money to give you, but Esau's so proud, he's telling you, look, we don't have it for you. You know what I'm saying? But we definitely got it to pay these federal agents.
Yeah.
You know, and that's how Rome went bankrupt. When you go into the history, a lot of these nations went bankrupt because when they need to go to war, they had to pay their men.
Yeah.
You know?
And if they dip into their reserves, pretty soon we're talking about months that this shit is gonna crash, because Donald Trump, the judge, 2 judges, I don't know if it's gonna happen, but 2 judges just basically ordered Donald Trump to tap into the reserves to give people to give people the EBT food stamp benefits, right? And now people might look at that and be like, okay, cool, man, the EBT is still on. But nigga, if they tapping into the reserves, man, all right, you only got about maybe 2 months if you're lucky till that shit just run out. You know how many Americans they gotta feed, man? Billions of dollars, right? Because these benefit programs, they all have a reserve, right? Just in case shit go haywire like how it is right now. You know, food stamps have a reserve to give people, but they want to make that the last possible option, because they know if they tap into that and they give that to people, then that means that they're going to run out completely, right? So America is really at the point of running out of resources to give people completely, but they flipping the switch, because Esau, he's not going to take accountability and say, hey, listen, I mismanaged this kingdom, we're running out of resources. No, he's just gonna say, okay, it's them goddamn niggas. We can't give y'all the food stamps. We can't give y'all that, you know what I mean, the resources, because them goddamn niggas.
The last thing I'm gonna say, you gotta remember, whenever the Federal Reserve send money out to these state cities, you best believe this place is so corrupt, they not gonna tap into nothing without getting their cut first. The mayors, them wicked ass governor. Trust me, that's another reason. A lot of shit don't really go out. Homelessness don't really get cured because them niggas gotta get their millions off top. Yeah. You'll be lucky if they really use some of that shit. So nah, that's not gonna happen. They just gonna take care of everybody. Nah, that's not gonna happen, bro.
And I've met Gavin Newsom. he's stiff as a board, man. You know, no
Satan.
type of rhythm or nothing.
Yeah, he's a demon. You know what I mean? He's playing for the interests of the global elites. You know, all of these motherfuckers is just the interest of the global elites is to bankrupt everybody, man. And that's what you see is going on. And yeah, they might. I'm not going. I speak as a man. They might have food stamps. They might give a little bit back to people. Okay, listen, tap into reserve. We can help you guys again. But understand, if they cut that shit back on, they're tapping into the reserves, and you people are only going to get about a month and a half of that. And then it's going to run out completely. Then you really going to be in shambles, man. You know what I mean? They ain't got no answers for you. The only answer they got for your ass is it's the Republicans' fault. It's the Democrats' fault. They're not giving you no real answers on what. You got millions of people that's getting ready to starve. Niggas is getting ready to go homeless. People are losing their job. But then as you look on the news, oh, you got to blame the Republicans for that one. We don't know what to tell you.
They prepping these people for the universal basic income,
Yeah, yeah.
which is
Digital
an
ID.
initiation. Yup, initiation to the mark of the beast, and they gonna bring that shit quick.
Yeah.
They could even skip a lot of the shit they said they was gonna do, get straight to that chip.
Because when they give you people back these benefits, all right, it's gonna be a circumstance that you're gonna have to submit to, man. All right, just like the CV-19, you had one of them devils say that famous quote: "Never let a good crisis go to waste." Right? This is a good crisis to get people to agree to something that could strip their civil liberties away, man. You know.
Can
That's
I get
all
this
it's
real
about.
quick? Because I know you got a plan, but just go exactly with it. This is Ecclesiasticus 39 and 26. This is what the so-called white man, the devil. This is why Isaiah the 14th chapter said that the whole earth is mourning. Okay, this dude has made the earth a prison planet. Listen to this. Ecclesiasticus 39 and 26. The principal things for life. These are the basic necessities. For the whole use of man's life are water, fire, iron, and salt, flour and wheat, honey, milk, and the blood of the grape, which is wine, good wine, not this chemical shit we drink, and oil and clothing. Each and every one of those things, they charging you top price. Oil, cause what's that? Olive oil and shit, man. The smallest thing of olive oil you can get is 10 and up. Water, nigga, you buying plastic water. Okay, and who knows if it's really fully filtered? You know what I'm saying? If it's really clean, water holds memory, so you can't recycle water. That's what they're doing. Your shit and piss water, they're recycling that. If you didn't know, Bill Gates already brought that out. So you're drinking recycled water with all kind of pheromones, and niggas been injecting shit. All that shit is in the water. You know, throwing their needles in the gutter. That shit is in your water. You know, milk, you can't drink that. It's full of chemicals. So this dude not only has you buying natural resources that the Most High made infinite in the earth. We could literally have our own, if this devil would let us own land and shit, our chickens, our own eggs. You know what I'm saying? This nigga don't even let fruit trees grow. It's supposed to be all kind of fruit trees everywhere you go. You don't have to go to the store. Niggas will be around here shining and glowing and strong. Homeless niggas will be jumping up. You know what I'm saying? But the devil, he won't even let you have fruit trees, man. The so-called white man. So how about get mad about that? You niggas out there protesting. You niggas ain't even bringing up no sufficient, you know what I'm saying? You just, you know, you thought you did something. Okay, we went out there, we protested. Just to say you did something.
The Lord already had a welfare system.
Yup.
That's what people forget. The earth is the welfare system, man. Let me get this precept real quick.
Oh, my bad. Can I just
Oh,
finish that
yeah,
last
go
one?
ahead.
It says, all these things are good to the godly, so to sinners they are turned into evil. So the devil, Esau, Edom, a so-called white man, has made these basic things for life evil. You know?
Leviticus 19 and 9. This is the welfare system that the Heavenly Father set up, so everybody on the planet can have something to eat. It says, Leviticus 19 and 9, it says, and when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. So you got somebody that has their own vineyard, they have their own farm or whatever. You're supposed to leave a certain portion of what you crop, okay? You're supposed to leave a little bit of that, all right? You know what I mean? You're supposed to hold a percentage back. And this is why, verse 10, it says, "And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of thy vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your God." So if Esau would have implemented this, there would be no need for no goddamn food stamps, man.
Yeah.
There would be no need for bottled water. There would be no need for going to the grocery store and having to go get a goddamn GMO watermelon. Okay? You'll have the homeless being able to just, you know, the homeless would eat like the rich eat. You know what I mean? Just able to, okay, well, I'm hungry. Just walk through certain vineyards and just pick shit off, right? But what do you have? You have a lot of these homeless. You talk to some of these homeless, sometimes I'll be asking these homeless, hey, when the last time you ate something, man? Shit, man, like 3 days ago. That should never be a thing, man, in a society to where a human being has not eaten in 3 days, man.
No shelter.
No shelter.
Those are basic necessities, God-given rights, man.
What the hell is going on, man? But it's because this devil has mismanaged this kingdom, and he got so much pride. He not gonna tell the American citizens that his kingdom is falling. He just gonna continue to give you bread and circus, and he gonna blame somebody for why it's failing in front of people, man.
Like Elder Yashawamba keeps saying, if you're a king or you're the ruler or whatever, you can't blame the poor subjects.
Yeah.
Scriptures say the wicked love oppression. We could literally ask you 100 questions. What good has the so-called white man done on the earth? As the scriptures say, even in mercy. What does it say? If he does any good, the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So we could literally ask you, what is a good thing the so-called white man? And you people will try to name something, and everything you point out, there's a hidden agenda.
Every time.
The pharmaceutical. The niggas just poisoning you. I was just going into a document yesterday. I wanted to do a lesson, but I didn't want them to erase my page. Now it's coming out, and it's a fact that a lot of people, I even looked at the comment board, people co-signing what was said in the little lesson, that they were injecting these people that went to the hospital. Like if you go to the hospital and they have to put you on anesthesia, they make you, I forget the name of the contract, but when you sign that contract, it allows them, while you under anesthesia, to inject you with the COVID shot. And a lot of people drop dead. And I looked at the comment boards, and you had people who had family members or got injected themselves, like, yeah, that's right. They did that to my mom. She went in there for something else. They had to put her under anesthesia. We didn't know it, but they gave her that shot. She died 2 weeks later. She had blood clots coming out her goddamn legs. You know how many comments I saw like that? And we've been telling you. And that's the so-called white man, the biblical Edomite. This is who's responsible for this stuff, man. But you people have no fatigue with these evil-ass, weirdo people, man. You know? Blaming Jake. Blaming the so-called black man. The Latinos.
And Jake is a goddamn menace, but Jake is, like I said, Jake is only a menace to his neighborhood.
Yep.
Jake is not running around. Jake is not in Afghanistan fucking shit up, blowing shit up. Jake don't even have the power to do that. But you know who got it? It's you fucking Caucasians. Okay, you Edomite motherfuckers, man. Okay, you motherfuckers is the ones that's fucking the world up, man.
Yep.
That's right.
This is why the Heavenly Father said, you goddamn Caucasian devils is going into slavery, man.
That's
you
right.
need that, man.
In your lifetime, boy.
Because you
Get
motherfuckers
ready.
is some goddamn cavemen and you fuck the world up with your faggot shit, okay, with your goddamn GMO propaganda, all right? This is why the animals, the goddamn, I was at this little fair yesterday. I took my little son to the petting zoo. Man, the goddamn animals in the little petting zoo, man, them motherfuckers was like depressed.
Yeah.
The pig was just like, the pig didn't even move. Like kids was walking up, petting the pig just laying there. My son asked me, he was like, is he alive? I was like, yeah, he's alive. The motherfucker nigga ain't had no breath in him.
Imagine the motherfucker just walking up to you and touching you. You think the animals ain't as dumb as you think.
Yeah.
That's why them lions and shit, they be pissed the fuck off if they know they're in that gate.
They be hot, yeah.
They don't like that shit. Nigga just walk up to you.
Yeah.
You be ready to put some shit in the grave, man.
Hell, man.
They say the sharks purposely don't eat, you know, so they can die because they don't want to be trapped in there either. Or the whales, I think it was the whales or the sharks, they purposely don't eat because they're not in their natural habitat, man.
Yeah, what the fuck? What fucking justification do you have to put a goddamn whale in a goddamn
That's
aquarium, man. What the hell justification do you have, man? Well, we're saving the species. Nigga, you don't need to say the goddamn species, man. The Heavenly Father got that all worked out, man.
Them niggas travel them niggas will travel from here
Yeah.
to the damn other side of the damn near globe.
Man, sharks, people don't even know, but sharks, they have to keep swimming. That's how much they swim. That's how many miles they swim. They swim all day. They sleep while they swim.
That's how they breathe. They
Yeah,
gotta
that's
keep
how
that.
they breathe. So that tells you that they swim all day, every day, man. And you got this devil got them swimming in a goddamn circle in a goddamn tank, man.
That nigga big as a tank. And then he got them niggas performing. That used to
Yeah.
be my favorite thing. Got them niggas jumping out the water just so a nigga could get a splash.
Fuck, man.
That's wicked, man.
Goddamn devils. It's time for this shit to crash and burn, man.
The tender mercy of the wicked is cruel. That's the so-called white man saying, "Oh, we're just saving Shamu."
Yeah.
No, you're not, nigga. You making money off of the dolphins and all that shit, man. They got one life to live. They don't even live as long as us.
What the hell are you talking about? You saving them? Well, saving them from what, nigga? Well, he was gonna get attacked by other animals. Okay, well let the animal kingdom be the animal kingdom, man. All right, the Lord will figure it out, man. All right, but that's this devil trying to play God on earth. He think he know what's best, man. You know, I can hog the food. I can hold food back from people. Nigga, who the fuck is you to be doing some shit like that, man? You pasty goddamn devil, you. All right.
I keep saying, and this is the last thing I'm gonna say, if you Edomites disappeared, you so-called white people disappeared off the earth would be a paradise again.
Yep,
Overnight, man.
Get you weird ass niggas off the earth, man.
You wouldn't have no homeless. That's a basic necessity.
Yeah.
To have shelter. What the fuck is wrong? You know, you people, man, this is all you know though, so.
This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, in verse 7. Surely the Lord Yahweh will do nothing but revealeth his secret unto his servants, the prophets.
Yeah, so everything that's going on right now, everything that we've been talking about is in the Bible. Okay, and everybody around us doesn't know that. Everybody does not know that everything that's happening right now is in the Bible. This fucking demon is in the Bible. Okay, that's rude as hell. Okay, because the Lord didn't want everybody to know. The Lord didn't want everybody to know. Okay, that's why your mom don't get it, your cousin don't get it, your brother don't get it. Okay? And that's why everybody going crazy, because they don't understand the secrets. We understand the secrets. You know? We understand the secrets, and the secrets is what's going to keep us stable. Why you guys bugging out right now? People are going crazy right now. Loopy. Okay, need to go to a psych ward. Okay, and they're worried about shit that don't even matter. Credit going down. Can't pay their car note.
Why you this dumb nigga just be right here with me?
He doing that on purpose too. You see, he
That
just
shit make you wanna fucking then you be wrong if you go over there.
yeah, I was doing it's all good. Can we get that Judges Bible show?
What chapter again?
Judges 3, 12 to 14. And we're fortunate to know everything that's going on, because check this, if we didn't know what's going on, what's to say how we would act? Okay, we would be acting like everybody else, scrambling, uncertain. If you look at people's faces, walk by, go to the mall, but look at everybody's faces. They look scared. They look like they don't know what's about to happen next. They on high guard. How you doing? They jump. You know, everybody is about to shit in their pants, man. Shit bricks. You know, and it's a blessing to see this, because I got tired of seeing their proud ass face. Fear is a good look on them. They look good.
The haughty people of the earth do language.
Language, man.
Isaiah 24. Man, you smelling weed. You got this dumb nigga over here.
Oh, dude.
This is Judges 3 and you said
12. We're going to do 12 to 14.
and the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord Yahweh.
He said the children of Israel did evil in the sight of the Lord. Okay? So one of the main things was idolatry. Okay? Keep going.
Okay.
We're going to talk about why everything is happening the way it's happening right now.
And the children of Israel did evil again in the sight of the Lord, and the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel.
Okay, so what you got going on now, you got Esau ruling, right? Oppressing us. Okay? So this is nothing new. The Lord did it back then too. Okay, he set up the Moabite king. Okay, to oppress us and go after us. So this isn't happening. I brought this out for a reason, because this isn't happening for no reason. The Lord is bringing this bad time on us on our nation because we did evil in his sight. And our people don't understand that. Okay, they might think, damn, I took a candy bar from a store, but it wasn't that bad. You did more than that, man. You worshiping somebody else. The scripture says the Lord is a jealous power. Okay, he demands exclusive loyalty, and he's not going to accept nothing else. Okay, that white Jesus Christ, yeah, that's idolatry. Virgin Mary, you worshiping her, that's woman worship, that's off. You know, so we're in this position for a reason. That's why the Lord set Esau up. He did it back then.
It says, because it says the Lord strengthened Eglon, the king of Moab, against Israel because they had done evil in the sight of the Lord Yahweh.
You see that last part, because they had did evil. The Lord is saying why he did it. Okay, the Lord is saying why he's doing this, because they did evil. Okay? That's why our people is catching all this hell. Our people smoke weed, commit adultery, worship other gods. Okay, they do everything contrary to the scriptures. They live a perverse life. Okay? A backwards life, they got a backwards spirit in them, man.
That's how the Lord whips your ass. Like when we say the Lord will jack you up, the Lord is not going to come off his throne with a belt, go wait in that room to pull your pants down and spank you with a switch. This is just one way. The Lord raises up your enemies against you. And our people don't understand that. God is love. No, there's particular cause and effect that go back to the covenant we made with the Lord via Moses, that if you do this, you read Deuteronomy 28, you do this, this is what'll happen. Like if you don't worship me and you turn your back on me, guess what? You got a lot of enemies out here. These other nations are not your friend. They hate you. They're envious of you. They're gonna come get you, and I'm gonna allow them to. You know, Jake, that's a very important understanding they don't get in these scriptures. Now, what do we have? You got enemies that, you know, while you Jakes thinking shit is sweet, you got these other nations preparing the sword to slaughter you. Okay, which is the will of the Lord. That's the only way you're gonna get right, man. By getting your ass whooped. You know, you haven't got an ass whooping in a long time since slavery.
Yep.
You know,
Long overdue.
yep.
Right.
I got a pre. Oh, you got
Oh, you want me to finish? My bad. This is 13. And he gathered unto him the children of Ammon and Amalek, and went and smote Israel and possessed the city of palm trees.
Let's talk about Jericho, but you know, the Lord, that's what the Lord does. The Lord will punish us with other nations. Okay, so what's happening now is the same thing that happened back then. The Lord is punishing us with the nation of Edom. Okay, because they're ruling right now. In reality, we're supposed to be ruling. And we're about to be ruling, but we got to finish our punishment. The Lord ain't going to just give us the kingdom. We got to go through this. And we're going through this for a reason. Okay? Just like when the 7 brothers was being tortured, they said, man, if this is happening to us, it's just. Okay? Because we, you know, what we did. You know, so we understand why we're in this position. It didn't happen by accident. The Lord didn't accidentally set Esau up. Everything happens for a reason.
And like you said, it makes sense. Part of the blessings in Deuteronomy 28, above the 15th verse, are the blessings. So it makes sense. The Lord said, if you worship me, if I be your father, and me only, and you don't serve these other gods and idols, then you're going to be above your enemies. So it makes sense. Why would you trade out the Most High when we're the only, as the scriptures say, what other nation has the Most High so nigh, so close unto them? There is no other nation. We're the only one that can have a personal relationship with the Lord. So it only makes sense that if we ain't going to worship our power, guess what? He just going to take a step back. All right, go ahead, white man. Go ahead, Arab man. Go ahead. That's why you Jakes are getting your ass handed to you out here. Because even our people, they be like, how the fuck? We better than these nations. But here it is. You got to sit up here and play. You got to play ball with these nations. They tell you, you know, they selling you cigarettes. You got the Arab nigga sleeping with your woman at the grocery store. You know what I'm saying? All this shit going on, bro. Jake has no power because you denied your own power.
I got a precept real quick. It's Deuteronomy 28:25. It says, the Lord shall cause thee to be smitten before thine enemies. Thou shalt go out one way against them, and flee 7 ways before them, and shall be removed into all the kingdoms of the earth. Yeah, you're going to be smitten before your enemies. That's the punishment. So that's the answer. Why did we go into slavery? Because that's the popular Negro question, right? Why did we go into slavery? If God really loved us, why he put us in slavery then? Well, I mean, you niggas was going off, man. What was the Lord supposed to do? You know what I mean? If you think about it, when you read the scriptures and you fast forward everything to where we're at today, subject to our enemies, still in oppression, it makes a lot of sense. You're like, yeah, I mean, what the hell was the Lord supposed to do? You niggas was fucking rotten, man. You niggas what ultimately showed how rotten you niggas was is when the Lord came down himself and you primarily you blacks, okay, you're responsible for crucifying the Messiah, man. That's what the so-called white man don't tell you, but that's what we here to tell you. You're responsible for crucifying the Heavenly Father's son. So what the hell was the Lord supposed to do? He was supposed to let you get away with that and go ahead and go build that black-owned business and be side by side with the devil in corporate America? No, you're going to have to go through a punishment for that, man. You can't just touch the apple of the Lord's eye, okay, the Most High's eye, and then think you're going to ride off in the sunset with the devil, man.
Last thing I'm gonna say, and the thing is, the Lord always, even during the covenant with Moses, he didn't say keep this perfect. You go off one time, that's it. Destroy you, that's it. With Jake, it's perpetual. Look at today. Because, you know, even when you first come in the truth, you be like, Lord, that's kind of harsh. Why you want to kill Jake? Look at how Jake is now. And then think about how Jake was before slavery. Jake was worshiping idols. Jake had them Roman, still had the Assyrian customs.
And think about Jake in the Dark Ages.
Oh, yeah.
That's why the Lord brought the bubonic plague on Jake, man.
Yeah.
Like, you imagine?
Yeah, Jake was living like a...
Yeah, Jake was Esau was in the caves, so it was just Jake. Jake had kingdoms, his castles, and imagine what the fuck Jake was doing, man.
Christianity alone.
Yeah.
That's where Christianity came from the Council of Nicaea. It was an attempt for Jake, because they knew they was Israelites, but they wasn't anointed. They wasn't right, so the Lord wasn't dealing with them. So what they did is just implemented all kind of pagan shit that's not even in the scriptures and said, okay, this is going to be the religion. That's what Roman Catholic means, a universal religion. So Jake was going off then, even though they was trying, you know. So with Jake, it's perpetual.
Yeah.
Now you see Jake, they're not even human no more. The black woman is not even.
I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what that is. The average nigga gotta have a cigarette, gotta smoke weed, and it'll look you right in the face. You'll tell Jake, hey man, you know that the Lord is coming back. Repent. You know it ain't right. Nigga, look you in the face with a cigarette.
Yep.
So the Lord gotta kill these niggas.
They feel like it ain't bad because it's their body and they can do what they want. It ain't your body. Okay, the Lord gave these to us to serve Him.
Yeah.
Okay, the Lord gave these vessels to us to serve Him. That's what your body is for. It's not to smoke weed, cigarettes, or do all this other dumb shit these people do. Okay, that's the main purpose. We got breath in our body. We're supposed to be using all our strength and give it to the Lord. Okay, and then in the kingdom we can kick it, but we ain't gonna be smoking. Come on, now we ain't gonna have to. That's wicked anyway.
And why would you smoke something the white man gave you? You so pro-black, you so racist. You know the man is evil. Why the fuck would you put something in your mouth? The devil give to you.
Come on now.
Stupid ass niggas, man.
You know what I mean? Marbull. I mean, just look up the CEO of Marbull. It's Esau. It's probably a small hat.
Yeah.
Fuck with you niggas. Why are you niggas? Well, you want me to read this?
Yeah.
It's a lot.
Genesis 47.
This is Isaiah 19, starting at verse 4. It says, "And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord."
Didn't we just get that the Lord set up Eglon over us? Okay, because we were wicked. Okay, the Lord set up a cruel Lord over us. Who's ruling right now? Trump.
And ultimately, the real cruel Lord, Trump is just a goddamn. He's a puppet.
He's a
The
puppet.
real cruel Lord is the elites, the banking families that control the money.
Trump
Right.
only going into slavery.
Yeah.
He damn near said it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna get it in because this is it.
Yeah, well, he already said I'm not going to heaven.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he know he an Edomite. All right, and the thing is he's just the face. The real cruel Lord is the elite banking families, man. All right, they're the ones that really call the shots, man. Those are the most wicked people on earth, man. That's why you don't see them niggas in public. You don't see them on television. They too goddamn wicked to be seen. Imagine that. Can you imagine a nigga too fucking wicked to even be seen by the public?
That's why they got
That's
them,
extremely evil, man.
that's why they got them deep ass voices.
Yeah.
Because it's a demon. Them weak, weird looking Edomites, they don't have deep voices.
Yeah.
Every one of them niggas talk like a demon inside of a fucking attic.
Yeah.
I can't even get that
That
deep.
nigga Klaus Schwab,
Yeah.
Noah, Netanyahu,
Oh yeah.
goddamn Satan, man.
Hey, we coming out. It's like what the fuck?
Fucking Satan, man. You know what I mean? It says, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts. And the waters shall fail. Jump, oh yeah. This Isaiah 19 and 14. It says, the Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof.
See, and that's what our people have. That wicked, backward spirit, man, that live their lives contrary to how the Heavenly Father wants us to live
Yeah.
our lives. That's
Man,
yeah.
I'm just trying not to say no, but I gotta breathe all that shit.
god damn, man.
Bros asking rude shit. Rude, dude.
I know he threw, but goddamn, nigga, go
God
get
damn,
an orange or
nigga.
something.
Need some water or something, bro? Go ahead, man.
At least he
it's
ain't
on.
like Jake though.
Yeah.
Running his mouth. At least he cool, quiet. Shit.
Let me read it again. This is Isaiah 19 and 14. It says, "The Lord hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof." Perverse spirit, freaky, weirdo. Rebellion against the Heavenly Father is perverse.
Yep.
All right, because when you rebel against the Heavenly Father, all right, you're subject to any demonic possession. Okay, why you think you got a lot of our people, drag queens, homosexuals, faggots, right? That's that rebellion against the Heavenly Father. You got a lot of our people that are serial adulterous, perverse. You got a lot of our people that are thieves, kleptomaniacs, scammers, perverse. Okay, anything outside of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai is perverse, man. Let me get that word real quick. Perverse. Distorting, perverting, warping. Yeah, Jake is warped, meaning that Jake is discombobulated, man. All right, Jake is all over the place with what they believe in. You know what I'm saying? What's really going on in politics? Every man, all of you Israelites should really know something about politics, and it's a goddamn shame that the average Israelite does not have a clue about what's going on in political media. Not even a goddamn clue.
It's not fun for him.
Every day, I make it a point to like, okay, let me see what's going on in politics. Let me go on Google and see what they talking about with the shutdown. What are they talking about out there in the Middle East today? You know, these are the type of things that our people should be paying attention to, especially at the end. But they perverse, man. They're warped. Too many goddamn distractions, too many black woman propaganda, too much thug shit, too much real nigga activity to where, Jake is just now in the streets trying to be a real nigga all day, every day, trying to prove it to other dumb niggas that he's a real nigga.
And
perverse.
And that's witchcraft. That's beautiful you said that, because I got the coldest shit when you ready. It's enchantments. That's not who you are. You're not a thug. You're not a bad bitch. You're not a real nigga. You're a wizard and a warlock. You're putting on a personality that the so-called white man is enchanted you with, you stupid motherfucker. And now they're using that trap, that snare to come at you. In a falsely, well, now it's not even false. Now they're accusing you, as it says in the scriptures. But you're guilty. Because you niggas are going off against the Lord. You dumb, stupid niggas. With a cigarette in your mouth. You know?
At the end of it all, you mean to tell me that niggas is willing to die with a cigarette in their mouth, man?
Yup.
Like, come on, man. With everything going on, man, you should be. Listen, this is why, the spirit of Great Millstone, we say brothers should be training, getting in some physical exercise. That's the time we living in now, man. Not no fucking cigarette lazy demon, man. Okay, nigga can't even run from this light to the next one, man, without falling out of breath, man.
Everything gotta be fun.
Yeah.
That's the spirit
It's
of a
pleasure, man.
That's the spirit of a child.
Yep.
That's what Jake. Oh, I don't watch the news. I don't want to know what's going on in geopolitics because it ain't fun.
I'm just trying to live my life, bro. That's what Jake can tell you, some stupid ass punk shit like, I'm just trying to live my life, bro.
Well, what the Lord said, He said, if you try to seek your life, you're gonna lose it. You dumb motherfucker. If you lay down your life for the Lord's sake, Yahushai, you're gonna find your life. And that's why we know what's going on. We're not deceived. We know this shit is a trap. We know what's coming. Okay? Can I get this real quick?
Let me just finish this off for him. This is Isaiah 19 and 14.
Come the fount of every
Fuck
blessing.
up out of here, man. Jackass.
Fuck you, you
Alright.
stupid twisted bitch.
You gonna come up to the Lord's altar like that?
He's so cooked.
Is
That's what,
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ?
you gotta just laugh him off.
This
You
nigga cooked.
gotta just laugh him off,
Is
man.
Jesus Christ black?
Yep.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he is.
That nigga cooked.
Finished.
Damn.
Get up out of here.
I wish we had somebody to turn that camera. This
that nigga finished. Yeah, it says, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit.
The Egypt is referring to Babylon, America. Okay? And you think about it, when somebody's drunk, they're not coherent. They don't know what they're doing. They're not thinking logically. That's how our people walk around. Number one, because of the philosophies. Okay, they just drunk off the philosophies, thinking that tomorrow gonna be a better day.
That's like him.
Oh yeah,
That's
that's
a
spirit.
perfect example.
They're spiritually like that. When it comes to knowing the ways of the Lord, they're so drunk off the philosophy of this world, they don't know nothing about the Lord. They're wise to do evil.
Let me get this in the NIV. This explains exactly what we just seen. Isaiah 19:14, it says in the NIV, the Lord has poured into them a spirit of dizziness. And what was he? That nigga was all dizzy and, you know what I'm saying? That nigga, but that's Jake's mentality. Dizzy. The average American, dizzy. Their mind is clouded with just, you know what I mean? Just wandering, man. No real foundation, nothing really established in a core belief of anything. You know what I mean? Just completely tossed to and fro. Dizzy. It says, they make Egypt stagger in all that she does, as a drunkard staggers around in his vomit.
No, you niggas was Pledge of Allegiances. You was believing in the American dream. You was drunk. Now you getting sober because the Lord is bringing hell on earth. Like the scriptures say, the Lord shall, he gonna peel back the veil when he start bringing forth these scourges, these judgments. The light bill is expensive. You barely can keep your check. Hyperinflation, inflation of the money, crime in the streets. The division between the people. That's why people are starting to kind of wake up out of that slumber. And the worse it gets, you're gonna realize, you was drunk.
Yeah. And,
You know what I'm
and the
saying?
thing is Jake gonna try to sober up, but it's like, bro, you was drunk and you caught a goddamn DUI manslaughter. You ever know, them niggas that catch that DUI manslaughter, accidentally kill somebody off that DUI? That nigga get real sober after that, but and he be like, oh, what did I do? But it's all, the damage is already done, nigga. You did that shit while you was drunk, right? And now you gotta pay for it while you sober. You know what I'm saying? Now the nigga in jail doing a goddamn 10-year bid, right? Because he caught a DUI manslaughter. Well, that's what you get for being drunk and not being aware and circumspect, man. You make reckless decisions.
You did the homosexual act already.
Yeah,
You
already
was off
did
some
it.
strong shit, nigga.
Yeah, you already did it, bro. Verse 15, it says, neither shall there be any more work for Egypt, which the head or tail, branch or rush may do.
Yes, what's everybody complaining about now? Getting laid off. They're talking about UPS lost 40,000 employees, which an employee is a slave. Okay? Amazon,
Target.
what's these other companies? And these people, you gotta realize these people built their lives on these jobs, man. I'm gonna get my wife and kids, and I'm gonna be the manager at Amazon. These people go to school to be a manager at Amazon because I'd had to deliver to them and talk to them. I lost my train of thought. But yeah, these people that went to school, and it's talking about the head or tail. That it don't matter what status you're at, whether you be a CEO of a company or whether you be a damn janitor. The Lord's gonna make you feel this, man. Nobody's exempt, okay, except us.
Now they're talking about if you want to get, if you want to work at Amazon, you got to have a master's degree.
Yep.
So they're firing people off by the goddamn thousands. And then for people that want to get the job, you got to have a master's degree. But that go back to what Donald Trump said in the beginning of the year. He said this country will be ran on merit. And I really paid attention to that. Merit means the actual exceptional capability to get the job done correctly.
Efficiency.
Right? Yeah, efficiency. You know what I mean? No debate on that. So it makes sense now that they're saying that, okay, look, if you want to work at Amazon, you got to have a master's degree. You know Jake ain't got no damn master's degree, man. Jake barely get the goddamn GED, man. You know what I'm saying? Jake barely come out with the GED, man.
Before his presidential term, and I'm finna do a lesson off that. Remember, he was saying you fired.
Yeah.
All this shit is set up. He been telling you niggas you was gonna get fired when he got in the seat, nigga. But let me get, this is perfect. This is Isaiah 19:5. And the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And this is waters can symbolize people, And I'm gonna get here's the definition, mayam. I'm gonna get this word and I'm gonna jump to rivers. A mild or indirect word or expression substituted for one considered to be too harsh or blunt when referring to something unpleasant or embarrassing. So a euphemism, let's get an example. Okay. It's kind of like, instead of saying this place is over, it's through, the Lord's coming back, they're giving you, you know, instead of being so blunt about it, they're nicening up the words. The Department of Efficiency, what are they saying? We're going to clean up crime.
Make America great again.
Make America great. The immigrants. Okay, instead of saying, look, this is really a snare, this is a plot, they're using euphemism. Now let me get the word river right here real quick. This is, again, 19:5, Isaiah. And the water shall fail from the sea, and the river shall be wasted and dried up. And the river represents, like, throughout humanity, people migrate close to water. You can grow crops, you can, you gotta stay clean, you can build, you gotta make your structures, cement, fish, food. Nahar is the Hebrew word, Nawahar, for rivers, which figuratively prosperity. You see what I'm saying? So prosperity is drying up. And again, waters can deal with people as well. So this whole chapter, Isaiah 19, is dealing with the oppression of the people. It says, Isaiah 19:4, and the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord.
Yeah,
you just read that?
Yeah, we just read that.
Now, the verse above it, 3, is dealing with charmers. I forgot to look into that. So what the brother was that's why I really got this. Everything that the brothers are speaking about, that's what's wrong with you people, is because, and the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek to idols and to charmers, and to them with familiar spirits, and to wizards. So you're being charmed. I'm gonna get that definition real quick. Watch this for the word charm. Okay? At is the Hebrew word, which means a necromancer. Let's look up the word for charm. Okay? Enchanter. Let's look up that word real quick. A person who uses magic or sorcery, especially to put someone or something under a spell. So thug culture, gang culture. All you gotta do is remember back all the stuff, the shows, the music you consumed as you grew up. You didn't come out the womb talking about, yeah, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Nigga, I'm off the block, Crip, nigga. You didn't come out the womb like that. Look up the word necromancer. Okay, the black woman learned this behavior from the system, from the serpent, from the so-called white man. It says a person who practices necromancy, a wizard, a magician. What is a necromancy? I'm gonna just this motherfucker. Okay, what does necromancer mean? A sorcerer or magician who practices, which is a form of magic that involves communicating with the dead or reanimating the dead, the ancestors. Halloween. I pray to my ancestors. That's a big thing with you niggas now. To the dead, foretell the future or gaining knowledge. Yeah, all your little gods that you worship, you think are gonna bring you some type of understanding. That don't necessarily mean you gotta go before a witch doctor and she throwing carrots in the pot. Okay? Idolatry. Rebellion against the Most High, ultimately. So you people are being enchanted by the so-called white man. That's how deep this goes. You don't even know it. And now he's stepping back. Habakkuk, the 2nd chapter. He gave you the drink. He made you drunk. Now he could step back and say, look at their nakedness. Look, they done took off all their clothes. They naked now. Well, nigga, he done made the whole world drunk off of his philosophies, man. And his ways, man. Now everybody's destroyed. Everybody's a homosexual and a bisexual. That was Greco-Roman culture. You faggots.
I got a precept real quick going into what you were saying. This is Ezekiel 21, starting at verse 21. It says, for the king of Babylon stood at the parting of the way, at the head of the 2 ways to use divination. He made his arrows bright. He consulted with images. He looked in the liver talking about how the king of Babylon used to use divination on his subjects, man. You know, Nebuchadnezzar. That's why he had a goddamn team of fucking wizards, man. What do you think them wizards was doing when they wasn't? What do you think they was doing on their spare time? They was coming up with different spells and concoctions to put on the people, of Babylon. How can we get these people to bow down and worship this golden image? I know, we'll put a spell on them. You know what I'm saying? So Esau, he has his scientists, his who else? His fucking riches, celebrities. He got a team. Esau has a team of master magicians.
Megan Thee Stallion,
right? To master magicians to promote a certain image, to say certain buzzwords, right? So that way people could be enchanted forever, man.
I need a soldier.
Yeah.
One that's gonna stand up
That
for
shit
me.
was an enchantment, man. Big booties bouncing. That's an enchantment, and that's why the black woman is now running. She's scrambling trying to get a BBL. Where did she get that mentality of I need to get a BBL?
Cotton candy, sweet and love, let me do that.
Yeah, because her whole thing is I gotta have a fat ass. That's all that matter. I'm a black woman, gotta have that fat ass. You know?
Real quick, I'll never forget it. I was in Alabama. I was a little boy visiting in the country. When that song came on, that was the first time I ever even heard that type of music. I remember I stopped at the TV and I just got really, really depressed. Cotton daddy's reading on the zero. It was so wicked. I remember standing there like, fuck. And somehow I knew, damn, now the girls are gonna start acting like this. I was young, correlating that like, fuck. That was the start of all that shit. Jay-Z Dukes.
Yeah, all that shit. You know, and now look at this shit now. Now music, you don't even hear songs without that now.
Yeah.
Now, you know what I mean? When the last time you heard like a what they say conscious rap? You don't hear that shit no more. That's not on the radio. All right, you just they all they doing is just spinning the same too short, Cardi B. You know what I'm saying? Because it's an enchantment.
Yeah.
All right, and the small hats is behind these enchantments, man.
They not like us.
Yeah.
What, a nigga?
Yeah.
Cause that's all you niggas are. Some niggas. You are some real niggas.
This verse 22, Ezekiel 21 and 22. It says, "At his right hand was the divination for Jerusalem." You see that? At his right hand. So the king of Babylon at the time, his plan was to put spells on Jake, right? Just like Esau's doing. His divination was going on the television, man. All right, that shit. Come on, man. But you know, that's all you hear. The Democrats. It's the Democrats' fault. It's the Republicans' fault. It's this person's fault. It's the liberals' fault. We got to get Antifa. We got to get this. We got to get that. We got to do this. Oh, this person just got shot. Another mass shooting. It's constant enchantment after enchantment, and they got you people dizzy. Now you're dizzy, and now we're at the end, and you don't know what the fuck going on, man. You don't know why the military is starting to station inside of your cities. You have no idea. All you gonna be doing pretty soon is just fighting for survival, and you're gonna die without knowledge, man. It says to appoint captains, to open the mouth in the slaughter, to lift up the voice with shouting, to appoint battering rams against the gates, to cast a mount and to build a fort. And I was going into what you were saying. That's that, you know, like you were saying, the quick reaction team. Yep. That's Esau setting up. He's setting up the perimeter to take you niggas down, man. And witchcraft is at his right hand. All right, witchcraft is at Esau's right hand. That's his sword, right? The military and everything else. That's like the shield, not the shield, but the spear, the little knife on the hip. The number one weapon of the so-called white man, though, is the goddamn witchcraft, man. Because Esau, he don't have the power to just go mano with the world. He's a weak faggot.
It's justified.
You know? So what he has to do is he has to trick people. You know, he has to trick people to do his bidding without them even knowing what they doing, man. That's his only play.
That's a crafty.
It's divination, man. That's why when you see the so-called white man, when you in the world and you look at the so-called white man like Bill Gates, you look at him and be like, that dude wouldn't hurt a fly.
Yeah.
Look how weak he is.
How you doing now?
And in reality, the average Jake will sock Bill Gates in his fucking chest and his goddamn rib cage a bust, man. That's how weak a nigga like Bill Gates is. But when it comes down to that crafty divination, oh, he's unmatched. You know what I mean? That's how these Edomites get down. They're unmatched with that witchcraft, man.
Because you ever meet a slimy person and you like, you know what? be the last time I be around this motherfucker. They're just so good
Yeah.
with tricking you with their words and shit, and just they're so fucking wicked. The so-called white man, it's nothing for him. That nigga put a suit on, shave his face, get out there on the stage, do a whole presidential debate, just telling you lies, and you idiots still
That's a master.
You still hearing that
That's
shit.
a master sorcerer to really get up on there for 7 hours and just lie the whole ceremony.
because without that,
That's incredible.
think about that. Without that gift, the scriptures say he would go out to deceive the world. How could he do what he did? Like we keep saying, if this man was to disappear, I mean, here it is. You got a military coming after you for what? People are just trying to live, but through his divination, he's able to stir up a narrative, stir up a reason. And it's always something. You got 24 hours a day of commercials. It's always something.
Fuck, man.
Buy this toothpaste.
Yeah.
Then they come out with a new one. By now, we shouldn't even have to go to the goddamn dentist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
This nigga got his divination so strong, he got the military willing to die for him, and they don't even know why.
Yeah.
Them jakes that's in the fucking military, them niggas that's in the military and the army, they don't even know why they doing it.
That's true.
The captain said, it's the captain's orders. Go bomb that goddamn city. And they don't even know why they doing it, man. But that's that divination. All them goddamn military codes and all of them fucking penal codes. You better report to your goddamn commanding officer, 38378. You know what I mean? All that bullshit. And all of that shit is just witchcraft to just get people to move in a certain direction in the interest of the global elites, man. That's all that shit is, bro.
that's why they don't care about America. They don't live here.
Yeah.
Like you spoke about them terrorists. They gonna let this place, they want this place to go down. They want to do something else with this place. They want a one world government. This is a corporation. This is why you buying food. This is why you don't own nothing. This is why they're raising the prices so they can buy out BlackRock and Vanguard. They can buy out all of the properties. They're gonna outprice your ass to where they can, at the most, you're gonna have to rent it from them. And that's gonna go back to the MOTB. It's all about control. You don't take the mark of the beast, guess what? You don't own nothing. So I control it. I control the music. You can't even buy video games on a cartridge no more. Everything gotta be streamed. So at the end of the day, you don't own shit. You don't even own no CDs no more. You can't, you gotta find Joe on the streaming app. You see how they setting this thing up? Why you dummies are still, you know, just out here ignorant, man.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 47 and verse 13. Verse 13.
Do 13 to 15.
And there was no bread in all the land, for the famine was very sore, so that the land of Egypt and all the land of Canaan fainted by reason of the famine.
Yep. And that, see, the Lord was crushing Egypt's economy by the famine. That's what helped crush the economy. What's going on now? People is hungry. Okay, they talk about they can't get their EBT cards, where their next meal is going to come from. America is experiencing Egypt. Okay, so the Lord is doing it all over. He didn't just stop right there and then sky's the limit. The Lord is crushing this economy. Okay, and people are dealing with famine now.
And let me just say this real quick, I'll let you get back to it, but a lot of people don't understand, like Apostle Gabar said, them cutting off the EBT is kind of like, it's not an actual famine, but it is gonna lead to a famine, because you gotta think, these grocery stores, they depend on EBT every month. You got restaurants that, fast food chains that depend on EBT, and you'll be seeing it, you'll drive by, let's just say a fucking Carl's Jr., and it say, accept EBT. They depend on that EBT, man, all right, especially after the COVID, that put the economy in a very fragile place that a lot of these businesses really they really ain't even bounced back from, man. One more financial mishap, okay, and they're going underwater. So if they take away the EBT, that means that that's a large bulk of their income that's getting ready to be cut off. And a lot of these stores, they don't have the necessary backup contingency funds to keep the store running. You know what I mean? If people are not buying in bulk like they usually do. Because you got the black woman that have 4,000 on EBT, she'll go up in there and spend that shit the same day.
4,000.
She'll spend 4,000 on EBT the same day, right? That's a big hit. Not a big hit, but that's a big bag for that store that's receiving all of that money.
That's two people's paychecks.
Yeah, that's two people's paychecks right there. So what happens when they cut off EBT from billions, okay, of people in America? I'll say millions of people in America, right? Hey, a lot of these stores is gonna go under, man. Okay?
And Jake neighborhoods are already in food deserts. So that's why Jake could go to 7-Eleven and get something to eat,
Yep.
or the liquor store, be irresponsible with that EBT. They gonna go out of business. Where Jake gonna go to eat? You're gonna have to go to the suburbs, which they're pushing you further into buying and selling from the corporations, because that's where they're gonna have the digital systems where you scan your hand and shit. But you Jake's already in the food desert. You don't have too many options. You can't go to the Simply Green. You gotta drive like 30 minutes out just to get a decent salad that's not full of chemicals and MNRA and all that shit, man. You know? So yeah, man. That's why we out here to warn you.
People still don't want to listen. It's sad, man. It's sad and it's scary at the same time. If you're still blinded right now, man, that's terrifying.
It is sad.
Yeah.
You know, we sound like we're evil, but honestly, I feel it's sad for these women. For the black women, you know, it's still our people. The stuff we talk about, it's actually sad first before anything, but it's the Lord's will. And like the brother said, what can you do to a people that's hell-bent on being destructive? They want to destroy themselves. They have no self-dignity. They have no respect for the dignitaries, as it says in the book of Jude. They're just a bunch of fucking monkey ape animals, man. And they love it. And that's not who you're supposed to be, but you niggas have been enchanted to the point by the so-called white man and experimented on that you're literally like some monkeys in the zoo now. And you think it's cool, man. So the Lord gotta wipe you out to actually liberate you from that mindset. Your body has to be stripped away from your spirit so that them demons can come off of you, man.
Right.
Because you got every demon in the world. This bitch, she's a bad bitch, she's a boss bitch, she's a twerk champion, you got fucking demons on you, man. Everything but have children and be a wife and shut the fuck up and build a legacy with a man of wisdom. You're completely destroyed.
Gotta get rid of you.
And you smoke. You're a woman that smokes. You can, you know.
Bug the fuck out, man.
I've been thinking about what this brother said. We was doing camp one time, and this brother said when you pull up by a woman, they music, that shit, I've been seeing that all the time, man. They like niggas. They basically like men. Okay, because they don't even want to submit. They don't want to submit to their husbands because they see it, or get a man because they see that as slavery, toxic masculinity. When the Lord come back, just like Elder Kazak did a lesson, the collapse of society is going to restore gender roles. That bitch is going to shut the hell up because what's coming? Guaranteed.
Reading on, verse 14, this is Genesis chapter 47 and verse 14. And Joseph gathered all the money that was found in the land of Egypt.
When you go into the account, Joseph rose up in power. Okay, the second in command, he was the only one able to interpret the Pharaoh's dream. Okay, because the Pharaoh was bugging out. The cows and the grain, like, what the hell is this talking about? Joseph was the only one that was able to interpret it, and he rose into power. Pharaoh sent him up to be in charge of the crisis. Okay, so he was collecting all the money for the food. And Pharaoh actually gained a lot of money from that. Okay, he got rich. Okay, what's happening with these elites right now? Aren't they gaining money while people are starving? The same thing is happening now. Okay? The scripture said that nothing new under the sun.
I did a lesson off of it. You got it. I did a lesson off of this very scripture. They already, a dude named Ron Wyatt, he went over to Egypt and he showed you the pits to this very day. With the grain and the corn and all that, it's still there. Where he set this up, Joseph, the grain pits. You know, oh, that's not real. You reading that Bible? No, they'll show you. You know, Ron Wyatt, he goes over there and proves all these biblical sites to be authentic. There's still ancient residue of them grains over there in that pit. You should see it. It's huge. It was massive. Joseph was very wise, man.
Reading on. And in the land of Canaan, for the corn which they bought, and Joseph brought the money into Pharaoh's house.
See? So the Pharaoh was making bread. While everybody was starving, while everybody was going through it, the Pharaoh was making bait. Who's the Pharaoh now? Donald Trump, the president. Okay? He making money while everybody is suffering. The elites are making money while everybody is suffering. Okay, Bill Gates ain't hurting right now. Okay, the Rockefellers ain't hurting right now. Okay, the Rothschilds ain't hurting right now, but everybody else is suffering.
Verse 15. And when the money failed in the land of Egypt,
Everybody ran out of money. Okay? The same thing is going on now, which the money now is about to be worthless anyway. Okay? The same thing that happened then is happening now. Okay? Everybody was running out of money, bugging out, begging Joseph. It's gonna get into it. They was begging Joseph, man, we hungry.
and in the
Situation like that, it's gonna be a sad case when that famine kick in.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Just had to point that out. You know?
But proud though.
Yeah, proud as hell. Still, and we're the father of that child. So you got a lot of women out here that's running around. The famine's about to happen, and the women is running around with her and her goddamn, it's her and her daughter against the world. You know what I'm saying? Goddamn shame. Our people need a wake up call, man.
Jake is so dumb.
You know?
They looking at us, but what you looking at us for? You be worried about getting yourself together. You know, the women and the men. Jake is a fucking child. Oh, who they think they are? You tell me something. The white man gonna tell you something with a bullet in your fucking face, nigga. You know? That's what we trying to tell you, stupid niggas. You better hearken unto somebody, nigga. You better hearken unto the Lord. Cause you niggas ain't sovereign. You ain't got it like that. These niggas talk all that shit on the rap songs. You niggas tuck your tail when the so-called white man come. And that's who the Lord is getting ready to send after your stupid ass.
And in the land of Canaan, all the Egyptians came unto Joseph and said, give us bread. For why should we die in thy presence, for the money faileth?
They was begging Joseph for food, man. Like, come on, man, please. You know, just like they're gonna be begging today. Okay, they're gonna be begging today. They were begging then, like, please, man, I got kids to feed. You know what I mean? They was offering things like, I can give you this if you give me something to eat. That's right. You know? So the same thing is gonna happen now. These people gonna be begging for food. Women gonna start selling box. Hey, man, you can hit it for a sandwich. It sounds crazy. I know it sounds crazy. Okay, but shit is about to get crazy. Shit is about to get crazy.
She talking about she like. Yeah, shit, a lot of these women, just shut up. Just say you like us.
Yeah.
That'd be cool enough.
Yeah.
You be saved, get with the brothers, that's it, Salaki.
Yeah,
You women got an easy job in this truth, that's it, really. That's what I'm trying to say, just shut the fuck up
The fuck up. It ain't even that hard.
and be, bust it open for a real one, for the prophets, that's it.
Here we go.
And the key word is said the money faileth. So that means that the economy crashed back then.
Yep.
When the money fails, that's the economy crashing. So it pretty much it shows you right here that when the money fails, right, people are gonna go hungry, people are gonna go homeless, and people are gonna experience a famine. You know, so that's soon to come, man. That's soon to come.
And it's not far-fetched, because I work for the railroad. This brother's a truck driver. I work at the railroad. When them trains come in, all them trucks, when they pick up them containers, they come in on fucking trains. I'm right there when it pulls into the yard to break that bitch down, where they offload everything and then the trucks come. I'm right there. And that motherfucker's slow as hell right now. And like the brother said, the tariffs, I was getting ready to put in an application. I wasn't really. I wanted to. They was doing so much hiring. Your first year, you're gonna make almost $200,000 a year. They hired all these new people. And I remember like yesterday, as soon as Trump opened his mouth about the tariffs, 2 weeks after that, a lot of them niggas start getting furloughed. And ever since then, they can't even open up the applications no more because they don't know if it's gonna get better or not. So, they forecast shit. So they like, you know what? We got a certain amount of money that we ain't trying to lose. Let's furlough this many amount of people. And we're gonna put more work on our employees we already got. And so I'm contracted with them. It's slow as fuck. And it's been slow.
The money's failing.
And you gotta remember, Esau's not ready to fully cut it off yet because he still it's a balance. He gotta bring that MOTB in. So he still wanna keep you chasing the hot link. But honestly, we work for this shit. The trucking industry, bro, you could get, banked. I won't even try to resurrect my CDL. I still got it because to me it's not worth it. I be seeing what this brother go through. There are still some jobs that'll pay you, but
It's going under, man. It's going under.
so the logistics of the famine is the food don't grow at the grocery store. They ain't got a farm in the back where it's growing there and then they pick it off and put it on the shelf. So one little thing, let's just say something happened and all the logistics got fucked up for 3 days. Do you know how long it'll take to get shit back smooth to where you can just go to the store and pick it off the... It's a very delicate system, from the warehouse to the truck to the this to the that. You know? So this devil, all he gotta do is press the button.
And also the devil, what he been doing? He been picking up the migrants, grabbing them off the fucking farms.
Oh yeah.
Right? These devils have been doing a lot of damage to these farms, man, that people don't even know about, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of damage, and it ain't just the immigrant, you know, them taking away the immigrants. It's other shit too. They poisoning farms.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They reneging on contracts that they have with farmers. They doing a lot of damage to these farms, man. So you already know eventually it's gonna catch up, and it is catching up. We might even be closer to a famine than what Esau is making it seem. Because like I was saying, remember Esau, he has to flip the narrative to make it seem like America's not, it's not failing. But we might be so goddamn close to a famine, okay? This is why these devils is now moving with hyper speed to put things in motion.
Well, a lot of the food on the shelf is already lab made.
Yeah.
That's part of the famine. When you go into Ezekiel, it talks about our food being defiled. Because if you knew what you was really eating, you wouldn't even be eating it anyway.
Yeah.
A lot of that shit, that meat, that look like, okay, this is the premium. That shit be lab made. That's why that shit, when you touch it, it be like, you know, this jail or some shit, nigga.
Yeah.
And you don't even want to know how they make lab meat. They take cancer cells, they take stem cells from an animal, then they take cancer cells so that cancer grows rapidly. They splice it, and you could take the cultured animal cells, mix it with the cancer cell. So what the fuck you think that's doing?
Okay. It's, Jeremiah 18, starting at verse 21. It says, "Therefore deliver up their children to the famine, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword." The children, these children is going to suffer. Okay, you got a lot of Israelite women with, in single mother situations. You know, it's actually shit. The way it look out here, man, it look like there's more Israelite single mothers than there are like Israelite women that are actually with the father of their children. It's definitely more single mothers than there are women that are actually with the father of their children, man.
I can't name any Israelite women that's with the father of their children.
You can't really think of too many. You know what I mean? So yeah, a lot of these children is getting ready to suffer, right? Because the mama ain't gonna have no answer for them, right? The famine is gonna impact the whole household, man. You see? And then it says, delivered up to that sword. Esau, and at the same time, while famine is going on, Esau is sharpening that sword. He's showing you the military. And then guess what's gonna come after the military? The robots, man. You know what I mean? You're gonna have robots policing your cities, okay? And let your ass violate the smallest penal code, man. Jaywalking. That robot will be on your ass, man. You know what I mean? That motherfucker, you get a knock at the goddamn door, it's the robot. Violation of 38777. You are to report at court order time. Nigga got a gun to your face. Robot got a gun to your face telling you what time to appear at court. You see? It's getting ready to get bad, man. All out oppression upon the poor and the needy, man. Okay, the middle class ain't nothing but the poor. All right? You middle class, the middle class think they're good. I don't got food stamps. Nigga, you're the poor, man. Look at all these people driving by with nice cars. Don't get it fucked up, man. These people are really 2 paychecks away from losing it all, man. The mortgage going under. They're taking out loans to pay their car note. This is what they don't be talking about as far as the middle class. The middle class is suffering too, man. They're barely making it. This is why niggas that's in the middle class, they gotta have a career, 2 side hustles. You know what I'm saying? They drive an Uber. I can't tell you how many niggas have picked me up in Uber and the nigga got a big ass house. It's like, nigga, what are you doing Uber? Why do you drive Uber? And you got this big ass house. The middle class is 1 or 2 paychecks away, man, from losing it all.
The so-called white man has arrested everybody's development. It was a group that used to come to my school when I was younger. A famous popular song back in the day. They was called Arrested Development. Especially our people. Jake is just hanging out. Just you people, your development has been arrested. You can't even develop in this country. It's not meant for you to develop. And now you're gonna find out the hard way.
Yeah.
Demon.
It says, and pour out their blood by the force of the sword, and let their wives be bereaved of their children.
I thought it was bad to wish death on people. I thought it was bad and evil to wish death on people. That's what Jeremiah's doing right here. He's putting up a curse, okay? Because the people of Jerusalem and Judah, they had a problem with him because he was saying that hard times was coming, judgment was coming from Nebuchadnezzar, the Babylonians. So the people was mad about that. Even the priest Hananiah was hot about that. Talking about it's only going to be 2 years. You don't have to worry trying to break the necklace off of Jeremiah. And Jeremiah said the Lord's going to bring even an iron yoke, meaning that the captivity is going to be far more severe than what Hananiah was talking about.
Shit, we still in that captivity.
Still in it.
We still in it. That's how long it's been. I mean, we've been transferred to different heathen nations, but from the time of Jerusalem being sacked by Nebuchadnezzar, we never really got back sovereign. I think the Lord gave us a little bit of rest during the Dark Ages, right? The Lord kind of let Jake be sovereign during the Dark Ages because you had the Jake out there in Europe and England running shit, and then you had the Northern Kingdom over here in the Northern Americas. But it was short-lived until the devil woke back up and started his goddamn global takeover once again.
To deceive the nations.
You know, so we never really had a time to really rest, man. It's just been captivity after captivity, and even when Jake was sovereign during the Dark Ages in the Northern Americas, Jake was just killing each other. They was oppressing each other. And that's what that movie Apocalypto was about. That is the Northern Kingdom fighting against each other, man, oppressing each other. You know what I mean? Kidnapping each other, right? You had Jake doing that during the Dark Ages. You know what I mean? You had I forgot their name.
Certain
man.
Jake was Christian. Certain Jake was
Islam.
Yeah.
You had some Jakes, because you had some Jakes that was Christian, and then they was going to war with the Vikings too.
Oh yeah.
So you had the Vikings that travel from fucking where was they at? Iceland or Scotland or they was traveling from those regions all the way to England to try to take over Jake in England. So you still had wars and divisions amongst Jake, even when Jake was so-called sovereign for that little bit of time.
They were still under the curses.
They were still under the curse. So we our oppression since that time when Nebuchadnezzar took us down, it has not really stopped, man. You know what I'm saying? It's either we've been conquered by the enemies or we've been conquering each other, man. This is why we need Yahushai to stop all of this goddamn division and stop all of these heathen from rising up, man. And we can finally have a sovereign rule and be at peace.
Talk about generational curses. The only way you break these curses when you read Deuteronomy 28 is to come back to the Lord as a nation. And that's why the Most High is drawing back the remnant, the chosen. Not the whole nation this time, but that's how we're going to get the curses off, by doing this work, repenting, and showing the Lord how the saints of the Most High going to take the kingdom. We got to just take it, all through the spirit of faith. That's the only way we can break these curses. Our people don't understand that. Without that, you're going to fall. You're going to be exactly until the end. It ain't going to be no end. It's going to be perpetual. You're going to be on the street corners, acting like a little ass boy, not taking nothing serious. Your whole family destroyed. Jake's whole family system is destroyed to the point where he don't even care no more.
Yeah.
This nigga don't even see nothing wrong with it. As long as he gets to sip a 40 and smoke a cigarette and talk shit like a 6-year-old child. Arrested development. That's why these nations don't respect you Negroes. They see you out here just acting like fucking little ass boys. Stupid as hell, man. You not tough. You can't fight. I mean, you don't respect yourself. Why would the Chinese man respect you?
Right.
Why would the Arab, and these are some weak ass people.
Yeah.
The Arabs, the Asians, you could bitch slap the shit out of them. But here it is, they looking down at you Negroes. This
is what Jake do, like across the street.
Yes.
But the Lord gonna destroy him though.
Folly bullshit.
Because they all one. The Keisha, the nigga,
Yeah.
they're all the same.
All the same.
The 2/3. That's why they vibe.
Yeah.
The Lord got to destroy them.
Exactly. This is verse 22. Oh no, let's continue in verse 21. It says, and let their wives be bereaved of their children.
That's about to happen too, man. Take a good look at if you're not serving the Lord, take a good look at your kids and tell them goodbye, man. It's a wrap. Okay, take a good look at your kids. They ain't gonna make it. All right? The Lord can have them get taken out by famine, by the sword, by these troops that's coming. Okay, by the drones that Esau's gonna set off. There's different methods by a weather event, because Jamaica just got flooded, and they're not trying to talk about that. It's not just these other countries that these natural disasters are gonna happen. I feel like the Lord's gonna do some crazy disaster here, because He's saving it for last. Nothing happened here yet. San Diego got flooded. I think it was like a year or two ago. That had people discomforted. Okay, even Texas got hit with a snowstorm, and it don't even snow out there.
Mexico.
No,
Yeah,
Mexico, yeah.
no, but Texas did a while back.
Oh, yeah, bad.
Texas did bad a while back.
Was it Dallas?
Yeah, I think it was Dallas. It was Dallas.
Remember niggas was freezing?
Yeah, I remember.
And they was finding dogs in still motion like that and shit, frozen.
I know people that live in Dallas that had to go to like their family's house to get heat. You know, they had to go to I know a woman, she had to go to like her cousin's house to get heat. You know, hey, you ain't gonna be able to go to your cousin's house in the coming times. The only person you can go to is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Yeah, and it says bereaved of their children. Yeah, because all you people do, I mean, all you done is, all these American people have done is give their children up to the beast. So that's why the Lord is gonna kill you and that child, because you ain't done, you not raising your child up in the spirit of the Lord. Just yesterday, how many people out there had their children out there trick-or-treating? Dressing them up in little demonic costumes, man. You know what I mean? You giving your child up to the beast. So now you've put a goddamn fucking bullseye on your child, man.
you put a hit on it.
You put a hit on your own child, man, by inducting your child into satanic, demonic worship, man. Okay? It says, and be widows, and let their men be put to death.
2nd Ezra 16:33. Okay, the women shall mourn not having no husbands. That's coming. Okay, in World War III, the only thing they got to worry about, because a lot of you niggas ain't even qualified to get into the army overweight. Okay, you can't even walk 10 steps. Okay, so a lot of these women is going to be fair game out here. They men ain't around. Okay, they're going to be looking for comfort. They're going to be looking for, how can I be protected? Okay, a man of the Lord is your only way out of this. Okay, I know it's bad to be up under a man. You better shut the hell up and give it the program, man, or die. Or die.
And you women, you ain't, all that tough shit that you women be out here talking about, like, I just died it. You know, because you know bitches will sit there and be like, oh, a man or a bear. I choose the bear.
Yeah.
Bitch, shut the fuck up, okay? Because you a bitch will talk that shit, and it's who the first one screaming when a gunshot happens. It's a bitch running around. Women, hey, you have to understand something about women. Women are pathological liars, and women say a lot of shit that they don't even understand what they saying. So a woman will say some shit that she thinks she gonna do, but she'll do the complete opposite. Because in her spirit, she's just a pathological liar.
She's a child.
So don't listen to these women when these women are sitting there saying, well, when the economy fall, I'm still not gonna be under a man. Yes, you is. You gonna shut your goddamn mouth, and you gonna get desperate. You gonna throw all of that shit, all that little independent, sassy mama shit. You gonna toss that behind you. Even these bitches that's jumping online, calling themselves, cussing out the Hebrew Israelites, right? Masculine bitch, okay? Even them bitches, them specifically, even them, they gonna be running around trying to look for a strong man, a man of the Lord, a righteous man of God.
That's right.
You see? So, you know, yeah, everything is gonna fall into place when the Lord shut this shit down, man. All right? It says, let their men be put to death, let their young men be slain by the sword in battle. Let a cry be heard from their houses when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them.
That's talking about when Nebuchadnezzar did the siege. Okay? That's talking about when Nebuchadnezzar did the siege, and Nebuchadnezzar was a demon, man. The demon burned the temple. Okay, took the women and the children, put a lot of us to death. He was Nebuchadnezzar. That's why the Lord did what He did to him. He was just out of his mind. He thought he was the Most High, and the Lord humbled him. Okay, just like these devils think they're the Most High, the Lord will humble them. We're gonna have our foot on their neck every goddamn day in the kingdom. Okay, so when they did do the siege, people was crying. They tried to offer the Lord bullshit sacrifices. Okay, the Lord didn't hear them because it wasn't sincere. They were just doing it to try to save their asses. Just like when it gets bad here, you gonna have people trying to come to us a week or two before. I guarantee it. It's prophecy. Maybe a month before shit hit the fan. Hey, what y'all talking about? Okay, I'm gonna stop smoking today.
All these Jakes. And we know you niggas faces too, man. So don't
Yeah.
come up here. Don't come your black ass up here, because we know your face, nigga. All right? Because there's a lot of Jakes that be walking by the camp, and you see them every week we come out here. Jake be walking by, he look like he want to say something. You even have a couple Jakes that have came up, and oh, yo, okay, that's what's up. And then you see them every week at camp, trying to avoid us. I don't want to go up there yet. Yeah, don't come your ass up here, man, when shit fall apart, man. Because we gonna remember your face, man. And we're not gonna have no answer for your ass, man. Why didn't you come get the message when it was hot, man? Okay? Because your ass was chasing pleasure, all right? And you wanted to be, and instead of hearing the word of the Lord for a couple hours out of your day, you wanted to be in somebody's garage and smoke some goddamn purple kush till you passed out on the couch. All right? You don't deserve the word of the Lord, you bitch ass nigga.
Yeah, you're not worthy.
Right?
You're not worthy of the Lord. You niggas, these niggas trying to bogart the Lord like, I know God is with me. You gonna find out. We gonna find out. You got to keep that same energy too.
Yep.
All them niggas in Chicago, yeah, man, y'all come over here, nigga. We got the switch, nigga. Them niggas is church mouses now. You got people making videos like, where you stupid niggas at? All that oppressing their own people, like you said something cold. You said a real warrior is somebody that protects their own people and their own nation. You bitch ass niggas. That's why the Lord is ready to kill you niggas. The angels and the men of the Lord are ready to just off your ass, man. You niggas don't understand how close to death you are, man.
Verse 22, it says, let a cry be heard from their houses, when thou shalt bring a troop suddenly upon them.
It says suddenly because they didn't believe Jeremiah. Okay? They didn't believe Jeremiah. What you mean the Babylonians gonna come? Because Hananiah was saying, oh, don't worry, everything is okay. Okay, so it happened suddenly. And just like it says in the scripture, the day of the Lord, it shall come like a thief in the night. Like a thief in the night, meaning suddenly. Okay, unexpectedly. When everybody thinks shit is going good, it's gonna come like that. And look what's happening now. Didn't everybody think the EBT was gonna keep going? That they was gonna keep their jobs, that the happy family was gonna be together? It happened suddenly, right? All right.
Yep. And when I just looked up that word troop on the blue letter. It's one of the words is raid. Yep. So the military is getting ready to raid you people, man. Right? Just like how they did that Chicago apartment complex. They raided that Chicago apartment complex. That's going to be a usual occurrence. You know, at my job, I put it in a little group chat. 5:30 in the morning, I across the street from my job, the ICE agents was hemming a nigga up, and he looked like a homeless nigga. He didn't even look like he was bothering anybody. They was hemming a nigga up. Then a couple days later, somebody in my apartment complex told me, yeah, you know, people said they seen ICE snooping around this apartment complex. So guess what? A lot of these apartment complex, these projects that Jake be in, they're gonna be targeted, okay, by the military, by ICE, man. You know, your whole apartment complex is gonna get raided, man, at 3 in the morning. You know?
Remember when Donald Trump was campaigning, he was saying, look, if I was in office, I would send out my agents and put a bounty on criminals. So we're only in the beginning. Who do you think he's talking about? He's talking about you dreadhead, you dumbass niggas that like to hang around. All you gotta do is say, look, we'll give y'all $5,000 a head. Them niggas gonna start going to you niggas' neighborhoods. It ain't gonna matter because they deem you criminals anyway. And guess what? You're a criminal in the eyes of the Most High anyway because you ain't right. You're just a scoundrel. You're just a fucking zombie that just hell-bent on doing wickedness. So that's all they gotta do. Look, you federal agents, look. Cause look, that's what they doing anyway. They do. Why you think they grabbing up homeless niggas and shit? Because they got incentive. They get paid for that. You know, and that's gonna cause another civil war among, cause a lot of these guys are just bitch ass niggas doing this, but they're American. So what they don't understand is, that's why they wearing masks. You're doing all of this. When people get wind of who you are when society collapses, they coming for you, like in the Purge movies.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So hey, it's just gonna be one big civil war. Race wars, you know,
Gender wars.
class wars,
Yep.
the civil war against the government, the second Ezra, the 15th chapter, with the police and the military, because the so-called white man gonna have to bring foreign troops here to do his dirty work, because a lot of these people that's doing their dirty work now are Americans. And, you know, the so-called white man gonna start giving out shoot to kill orders. You gonna go out there to protest, they gonna shoot off a tactical nuke on the crowd.
Yeah. Fucking pocket.
They ain't gonna have no rubber bullets. And that's what they're building you people up. They're conditioning you to go out there and riot and what do you call that? Protest. Because real soon they're gonna get you in mass numbers, man. They can just drop some shit over your head, some biological shit. They kind of showed you that in I Am Legend. You know what I'm saying?
Verse 23.
It's a lot, yeah.
It says, "Yet, Lord, thou knowest all their counsel against me to slay me."
Yeah, that's how the people were thinking, because they was brainwashed by the false prophets, like Hananiah. You know, they was brainwashed, so they tried to frame Jeremiah as a false prophet. Let's get him, because they felt like if he wasn't there, everything could go back to normal. They could go back to idolatry, being demons. Everything could be good. That's why they hate us. Okay, they want us off the street so they can just be demons in peace. We messing up their time to be a demon. You know how wicked that sounds? These motherfuckers wasn't around. We could really be demons and just, why do we have to hear what they say? That's how they felt about Jeremiah. Okay?
Who are you?
Yeah. Yep. It says, "Forgive not their iniquity, neither blot out their sins from thy sight, but let them be overthrown before thee. Deal thus with them in the time of thine anger."
Yeah, Jeremiah was praying to the Lord, putting a curse up, like, hey, Bob Gashaw, get these people, man, because they got it out for me. Jeremiah knew. Okay? Jeremiah knew. Just like we know, these people wish we was dead. That's how bad they hate us.
Wish they could kill us, right?
They wish they could kill us. But the Lord is with us. That's why you see the false prophets. What happened to Nate and IUIC when they went? Where was that at when they threw the tear gas?
Kenya.
In Kenya. That ain't happened to us. The Lord's getting ready to judge people in their camp, man, for being false prophets, for leading our people the wrong way. They still saying the mark of the beast is some bullshit. It's sin. Okay, it is a sin to take it, but what does it mean, nigga?
The only way we being kept, the Lord said He's gonna make our foreheads harder against these people. That's the only reason why we ain't cooked. Because they be thinking about it, but they see the spirit on us like, hold on, we can't just run up on them, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, these people, they hate us, man. And deep down, they can't stand us, man. Why you think you got a nigga like that nigga that's on TikTok debunking the Hebrew Israelites? Oh, bitch ass nigga, man. His whole goddamn fucking, I can't stand that faggot little nigga, man. All right, because that nigga, his whole goddamn, I'm talking about you get a chance, go on TikTok, put debunking the Hebrew Israelites. Every single video is about trying to make us out to be wrong. That's a nigga that hate us. We don't even do that to particular niggas. We don't do that. Yeah, okay, Nate from IUIC might be going off, but you're not gonna see the whole channel of a brother just talking about Nate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because that would mean, okay, you nigga, you have an unhealthy obsession with Nate or something. These people have an unhealthy Vocab Malone, okay, Sod Netter, all right? I'm calling you motherfuckers out. Vocab Malone, Sod Netter, who else? Who else another enemy?
Who that dude that's in the jail right now? Polite.
Polite.
Yeah.
These niggas have an unhealthy obsession with the Hebrew Israelites, man. All right? And it's rooted in utter hatred, man. These are the same niggas, probably more than likely the same reincarnated spirits that have killed prophets before, man. That was in the crowd yelling out, "Crucify the Lord." The same niggas, they back again today, okay, in they lot, deceiving people, all right? Getting unholy disciples unto themselves, all right? And guess what? When Esau come with that ultimate persecution upon the saints, guess who gonna pop out the fucking shadows, man? It's gonna be them niggas. I got something on them. I got something on them. I got a videotape of them actually doing this.
The Baya'ah type niggas.
Yeah, yep.
It's the undisputed truth.
You know?
Can you get that with the answer, publisher?
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and starting at verse 19.
You said it though, that's the spirit.
Yeah.
The undisputed truth.
Yeah, undisputed, yep.
And woe unto them that are with child, and to them that give suck in those days.
You see that woman that walked past the camp? It's about to get really bad. This is talking about 70 AD. Okay? When the Romans came and besieged Jerusalem. Alright? It's saying that's gonna be worse than that. Alright? The Lord said this time it's gonna be way worse than that. That was child's play. Because back then that was Jacob's trouble back then. Okay, that was 70 AD was Jacob's trouble back then. Okay, and it's gonna come back this time, but it's gonna be far more worse. They didn't have technology back then. Okay, so you women with children, You let a hood nigga blast off for you this weekend, okay, you gonna be in trouble, man. Cause you gonna be walking up to us with a big stomach. I'm gonna tell you to get the fuck out of my face. I'm gonna be mean as hell. Okay, I'm gonna treat y'all like y'all treated us in this time. Okay, they look at us like we shit. Okay, so the Lord's about to judge these women. All right, 5 kids, you in trouble, man.
You irresponsible too, to be walking around with all them kids by all them different baby daddies. Okay, that's just irresponsible, man. You know, that's come on now. That's not even sane for a human being to do, man. You know what I mean? And the Lord is getting ready to uproot a lot of these households. All right, a lot of these kids, okay, is getting ready to go missing. Watch, because shit is getting ready to get dark and sinister out here, man. All right, a lot of these kids is getting ready to go missing, man. All right, a lot of these, you know, these perverts, okay, they about to be snatching these kids up in broad daylight. As shit get lawless, a lot of these fucking perverts, these goddamn pedos, it's a lot of these motherfuckers, man. A lot more than what you think, man. It's a lot of these niggas out here, man, and the only thing that's really been holding them back is 911. And you got a lot of these niggas that's fucking spying out certain households, right? They in the main household that a lot of these pedophiles is watching are single mother households. Facts. Because that's the easiest child to snatch up because the father is nowhere around. You see? There's no men around the house. So, yeah, you know, a lot of these kids, man, is getting ready to suffer, and that's going to be the judgment of the Lord.
Police is getting less and less useful. They're not protecting shit. They're not there to protect you. They're not there to, before something happened, they're not there to do nothing but try to look cute with a part down the middle of their head. That's all they're there to do. Look, let's see what he got to say. Jake though. Yeah. And you know what? That's the spirit. There is certain Jakes I see that they don't like what ICE and shit is doing. Because when I'm out on the day to day, they kind of be like, oh, yeah, what up? Them is two Issacharites.
Yeah.
Then they see this brother up here, they like, yeah, we got the authority, but yeah, we like what you're doing, because yeah, fuck this place. People know what we represent. Yeah. They know we represent, like the scriptures say, the destruction of this place, man. Yeah. You know?
And a lot of these police officers, a lot of them are very much up to date on what's going on.
And they're Israelites.
Yeah.
They like, hold on, what the fuck? I'm a cop, but why you coming at? We're not even getting the gangsters like you said. We just going and getting niggas at the taco stand.
Yeah, what is going on?
They not with that.
They not fighting crime no more.
Yeah.
You know, Esau got these niggas on a goose chunk, got the police on a go to CVS. It's a wild ass black woman that don't want to pay she don't want to pay $3.
Hey,
that's their daily life now.
That's the spirit. When I said that, it was like the Lord brought them through. Like, but we've been saying that there's gonna be certain cops that's gonna have favor. The scriptures say that when you do what's pleasing to the Most High, He will cause even your enemies to entreat you well. Dude pulled up, bro. I thought he was gonna be on some foolishness. I'm like, bro, look, we got something going on. You just like, you all right? And I've been saying that too. Like certain cops, bro, they ain't even gonna try to pull you over. Yeah. And sometimes I'll leave my seatbelt off purposely because I'm not feeling when I see them. That'll induce them. Yeah, I do got the authority. Let me pull them over. Yeah. They be looking like, bro, I wasn't gonna pull you over anyway. Yeah. That's some bitch ass shit. A lot of these cops, you can tell they be on that some bitch ass shit. I'm here to look at these hoes. I'm up here by the USC. I'm trying to look at these hoes up here, man. Yeah. It's a lot of my bad.
This is the book of St. Matthew, chapter 24, and verse 20. But pray ye that your flight be not in the winter.
He's saying that for a reason, okay? Because during that time, during the 70 AD, in the wintertime, trying to fly out of Jerusalem was more dangerous. It was muddy, it was rough terrain, it was cold as hell. The crops don't grow the way they're supposed to, okay? And it's easier to catch people off guard. It says that Nebuchadnezzar came on the 10th day of the 10th month, which means the wintertime, okay? Now, the months is all fucked up because we're under the Gregorian calendar, but that's what it's talking about.
Neither on the Sabbath day.
On the Sabbath, you ain't supposed to be doing too much. Okay, and back then the gates of the city might have been closed too, so pray that it's not on that day either. Be harder to get out, you know?
For then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world.
It said then, it's talking about now, okay? Because what's going on now? Jacob's trouble. That's what it's talking about. Okay, it said no, like no other time. You read that last part, Bob Shaw?
For then shall be great tribulation, for such as was not since the beginning of the world till this day.
That means it's going to be worse than slavery. Okay, the transatlantic slave trade was horrific. Okay, the Arabian slave trade, I think it was called the Sanhedrin slave trade, was horrific as well. They would chop our rods off, okay, because they wanted to put us in their harems and wanted to make sure we didn't mess with their women. The Lord says it's going to be worse than that. It's going to be worse than the butt breaking, all that. Okay, because that's going to be going down to Jacob's trouble too. Don't think the women is in trouble, but even men, because you got faggots running around. Okay, you got a faggot, a buff faggot said, damn, he look good, knock his ass out and take him. Things like that.
What's going on today?
But yeah, man, Jacob's trouble is gonna be horrific. The Lord is saying this for a reason. The Lord, you said you got people out there that be like, man, I'm gonna call you bluff. I'm gonna call you bluff. It's not gonna be that bad. Hey, if you want to play that game, that's on you. I'd rather be on the good side of Yahweh Bashim rather than the worst side.
Right. No, nor ever shall be. And except those days be shortened, there shall no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake,
Yeah. Go ahead.
those days shall be shortened.
Yeah. So the Lord is speeding up time for us, but if the Lord didn't do this, man, there would be no flesh to be saved, man. Okay, because these devils try to kill us with everything, with the food, putting chemtrails in the air. Okay, they turn our women against us. Women, they got the black woman trying to kill her husband now. I be seeing it on the YouTube all the time. Mother of three stabbed her husband up for no reason. For no reason.
Well, she called him with another bitch.
Yeah.
That's the usual fucking. But that's no reason though.
The fact
Not
that
a real reason.
the fact that the black woman don't want to submit to you men out there, you Israelite men, means that she wants to be over you. Because y'all don't seem to see that. That means that she don't respect you. You know what I'm saying? You don't see the Asian woman complaining about, pretty much subjecting herself to the Asian man. As weak as he is. That nigga's the weakest nigga on the earth. You know?
Yeah, and speak about the Asian woman, you never see, even if the Asian women don't even date the men of her nation, she will never get online and make a public mockery of her own men.
Exactly.
That's just the respect. Even the white woman. You don't see the white woman talking about, I hate all white women, all white men. You know what I'm saying? They still have respect for their nation. The black woman is the only one on earth that's like publicly disrespecting us. Okay, yeah, there's a lot of ain't shit niggas out here, but what? The fucking Arab man, he's a fucking maniac, and his woman don't say nothing about him. So bitch, why don't you shut the fuck up? Okay? You ain't gotta be, you know what I mean? This black ass bitch be on here trying to make the black man look like he's just the worst of the worst. You see? With the white man, no. All right? And then she think that, and in the black woman's mind, she think that when all hell break loose, everybody's coming to her rescue. Because she went against her own man.
And that goes back
Ain't nobody coming to your rescue.
scientific racism is the reason.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The so-called black woman believes everything the so-called white man has lied about throughout history. So she sees you as a jungle bunny. She don't see you as the kings that used to rule Europe. This used to be the Spartans. Used to be you had palaces all throughout Africa, throughout Europe, Spain. You built Granada, Spain. She don't see you like that. All of the technology, really, the so-called white man got it from the so-called black man. She sees you as a African nigga that just pick his nose that the so-called white man had to civilize. That's why but see, you Jakes, that's what we're saying. You should be angry at that. But you still got niggas that don't understand that and they still run into these bitches' aid. No, let these bitches suffer and have to realize that they need us, man.
Yeah.
But you niggas are so much of mama's boys and so sensitive, you know?
Just like her ass.
Yup.
Is that everyone? It's okay, I got something. This is Isaiah 42. Oh, you get it real quick. Isaiah 42 starting at 24.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 42 and starting at verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to robbers?
Yeah, and that's where Jake is at. Jake is being spoiled. Jake is in the hand of robbers, man. Still. Okay? Jake has still not broken that yoke off of their neck, man. All right? You don't break that yoke off your neck until you come to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, man.
That's right.
There's no other way. You know, Jake is trying to break the yoke off their neck by black-owned businesses, by, going to the NBA, voting and shit.
The Lord casted that down. If you still believe in voting,
You an
idiot.
you need to go back to the spirit.
Yeah. Goddamn jackass at this point, man.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But Jake is trying anything to break the yoke from their neck except come to the Lord. Okay? Read it again. Because it tells you the Lord is the one that gave you to the he gave you to the white man. So don't it make sense to make things right with him? Just like for an example, if you get if the bank foreclosed your house, are you gonna go argue with the landlord? Hey, you motherfucker, man, what the fuck, man? I need to get back in my house. No, you gotta go talk to the bank, nigga. Because they the ones that foreclosed your house. If you get your car towed, are you gonna go argue with the fucking store? The nigga that work in the store? No, you need to go call the goddamn tow truck company. So, yeah, we pissed off at Esau, but, okay, that should also be synonymous with repenting and getting right with the Lord, because the Lord is the one that's in control of Esau, man.
They don't teach that in Christianity, though.
No, they don't. Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42 and verse 24. Who gave Jacob for a spoil and Israel to robbers? Did not the Lord? He against whom we have sinned.
Yeah, did not the Lord? Is it not the Lord that cut off EBT? You don't even hear Jake talking about, hey, we just need to come together and call upon the Lord. I haven't heard that video yet. It's just niggas crashing out about this goddamn EBT. Saying crazy shit. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. I'm running in that store and I'm grabbing everything up in there. Nigga, what about the Lord, man? Have you repented to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua? Have you maybe put it in your mind that, okay, maybe this is the Lord punishing me, right, for everything I've done? This is why the EBT is getting cut off. Jake don't even process that, man.
That's too high for them.
That's way too high.
They don't even believe in God.
Yeah.
The narrative of God is invisible, a spirit.
Mythical
You
shit.
can't expect a low level nigga to believe, even be able to even. They believe in the system, what's in front of them,
Yeah.
and
It's just,
you know what I'm saying.
it's just so goddamn sad that it's a basic solution and it's going right over Jake's head. It's a basic solution.
Well, Jake is God to him.
Yeah. Yep.
The black woman and Jake is God to themselves.
Hey, it says in the scriptures, the Lord said, if all Israel call upon me, I will answer it. And I will fight for you. Right? But the Lord, he's only dealing with the elect now because, look at Jake. Jake is not even, I don't know what Jake is, man. Jake is something else, man. He's some lab-created Frankenstein motherfucker that Esau created now, man. Because of his rebellion to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai.
Esau arrested their development.
Yep.
Jake has never been able to develop into a man. Following this Israelite woman.
Goddamn the Israelite woman and the devil, man.
Yep.
Go ahead.
For they would not walk in his ways, neither were they obedient unto his law.
Yeah, and that's a cut to every nigga that say the law is done away with. Okay? Niggas, no, you don't gotta follow the law. The New Testament. Where in the New Testament does it say? The Lord said out of his own mouth, think not that I am come to destroy the prophets, but I've come to establish everything the prophets said and the law. So what the hell are you niggas talking about, man? Because what, Peter had a dream about the unclean animals? You niggas don't even have the understanding on that.
Through faith, you fulfill the law, because that was the problem with Israel in the wilderness. They saw the miracles. During the time of the disciples, they saw the miracles, but they didn't have a relationship. They didn't confide in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua for nothing. They were just like, man, we need to get these Romans out of here. Them zealots, we got to go to war. No, just trust in what the Lord said. He already wrote these prophecies aforetime. It's not going to go your way anyway. You might as well get with the program.
Yeah. This is the being that controls the planet Earth. You know what I mean? So how you gonna go against him and then think you're gonna be successful? Like Esau. Esau is trying to go against the Most High, thinking that this new world order is gonna work. nigga, that's not, but that's not in the Heavenly Father's plans for your New World Order to work, man. So it ain't gonna work. You goddamn fool. Okay, and I'm talking to you Edomites. You niggas is some fucking fools, man. All
They
right.
gotta try it though.
Yeah, they gotta try it, but you a fucking fool
And
for
it's so
trying
stupid.
for trying it in the fucking first place, idiot.
It's stupid as hell too.
It ain't gonna happen, man. All right, so all you who knows, man? You probably got Jacob Rothschild watching this. If you goddamn niggas is watching this, your little plans ain't gonna work, man. We're gonna stop you niggas right in the middle of your tracks, okay? And then shortly after that, we putting your ass in chains and shackles, and we gonna march your ass to slavery, man.
And you know it
All right.
ain't gonna work, but that's how you sleep
Yeah,
at night.
yeah, that's that it's like the black woman telling herself, "I need this wig."
Yeah.
You know how she'll sit there and tell herself, "This wig, it's a protective hairstyle."
I can't leave outside without.
She's lying to herself. The so-called white man is lying to himself. Yeah, if I can merge man with technology. It'll work. Nigga, but what happens when the goddamn the technology get a virus on it, man? When a computer get a virus on it, you almost gotta throw the whole fucking computer away, man. All of these goddamn technological glitches, even right now. Niggas ain't even got this shit. Nigga ain't even got technology right now. It's not even in its perfect state right now, but this nigga want to put this inside of you. He want to govern the whole country off of that. But he ain't even perfecting it right now.
That brain shit.
Yeah.
Jordan already came out and said that shit don't even. After you had that shit in your head for a month, some weeks, that shit, the little electrodes start to come up out your brain. Then they gotta stick it deeper in your brain.
Like, come
Bro,
on,
none
man.
of the shit works already. But you niggas gonna line up.
Yeah.
They gonna line up.
You're gonna try it anyway because you motherfuckers is rebellious, all right? And it's the same situation as the Tower of Babel. Niggas was trying to build the Tower of Babel. I can get to heaven. You ain't gonna get to heaven, nigga.
Yeah.
Stupid ass.
Right.
Nigga, I can get to heaven. Nigga.
You gonna get to heaven, all right.
Them niggas, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? I get to heaven, man. We can get there. You know what I mean? The niggas didn't even know that there's an outer space. I guarantee you, a lot of them niggas probably didn't even know that there was an outer space. So let's just say you get past the Earth's atmosphere, nigga. Now you're in outer space. Now you got to keep going.
That's a whole nother.
That's a whole nother That's a whole nother monster, man.
That's the waters. That's the
Yeah.
Shemayim. They don't. They say they know
No,
less.
foolish.
They say they know more about space than the ocean,
Man.
but they really don't know. They're observing outer space, but the actual element of space, they can't even go out there.
Yeah.
You know?
Come on, the Tower of Babel was foolish, man. That shit was completely foolish. That was retarded. Like, what do you mean this nigga, he about to build a goddamn tower that's gonna get all the way to the Most High? You fucking idiot.
But that's what Satan do.
Yeah.
He
dumb
sells
shit.
you a dream. Not understanding that that's his job to sell you a dream. Okay, because the Most High is watching. You know what I'm saying? That's the Most High's bidding. Oh yeah, you think you can? Why do you think the Lord's title is the Lord of Armies, the Lord of War? He likes the war. The word war means to go against. The Lord gonna set you up if you ain't right, and then he gonna go to war with you and destroy you. That's the Lord's favorite thing to do. Even though his greatest attribute is mercy, long-suffering, kindness towards his day ones, though.
Yeah.
You know?
But he loved that war.
Yeah.
The Lord, the Heavenly Father, he loved that war. He loved a nigga to triumph. Like Jake be saying, I dare you niggas to try me. The Lord be like, I dare these niggas to go ahead and try that new world order. I dare them to.
Well, look at all these niggas that want to be a rapper. You think they know by now?
Yeah.
All these new niggas, they get killed. That's the Lord going to war with you, nigga.
Yeah.
You don't know major drug dealers, especially now. They don't end with a retirement plan. That's only on TV. The Lord kills your ass, man.
That's the end of a rapper.
It don't even matter. Niggas get killed in front of their daughters and shit.
Yeah.
That's the Lord setting you wicked niggas up, man. You still don't get it. Dumb niggas.
Still trying it. Go ahead. And now, real quick, now Jake has that mentality like the serpent. Just try it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it. Just try it. Fuck it.
The love
Never
of
know.
the love of money, attention, fame, validation from the world will get you killed. And that's the point the Lord been trying to make to you, stupid nigga. Nigga get a record deal for 2 weeks, then his ass go back to the spirit realm. You dumb nigga.
Nigga dropped his album after death. Like
But-
Biggie Smalls. Remember Biggie Smalls? Dropped his album after he died.
But look at the energy you push out. And then when the so-called white man come, you tuck your tail. Look at the energy. Look at the energy you niggas push out on your own people. You're not a hero. You're not a warrior. You're oppressing the people that's in the same state or worse than you. Why don't you go get at these devils?
Yeah.
You're a bunch of cowards, man.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, and verse 25. Therefore he hath poured out, Salakia, therefore he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger.
Get that word poured real quick. Isaiah 42 and 25. Poured, man. All right? The Lord is just going to let it all drop upon Jake, man. All at once. Because it's shit that's happening right now that Jake forgot about. A lot of things that's going on that Jake has no clue about, man. Like, simple shit like the animal kingdom, right? That's being starved of their resources. See, that's something that Jake ain't even gonna be prepared for when they start seeing mountain lions in their city walking around by the packs. Not just one little coyote, because now you just see one little coyote, that nigga just squirming, he's squirming through the neighborhood. Imagine in your neighborhood, man, it's 6 mountain lions walking through the street. You know what I mean? And you know when them lions when they hungry, they walk and they be looking around. You know what I mean? Like they looking for an opportunity. Imagine that in your neighborhood, man. And Jake, you on your way to work, and you come across 6 mountain lions, man. You see, those are things that Jake is not even accounting for, man.
Dogs.
Your household pet turning against you.
He's not talking about just any average. I thought that was Python. He ain't talking about just because the niggas would be like, oh, that sounds stupid.
Yeah.
A mountain lion, bro, all I gotta do. We're bringing up the teeth of wild beasts. The Most High gonna put a spirit on a pit bull to hunt you down. 6 pit bulls to eat you alive. We're not talking about no regular shit. We're talking about spirits that are created for vengeance. What, Sirach the 39th chapter. The Most High gonna put a demon on the animal, or a demon on that nigga that's on the train to just walk up behind you and stab you in the back of your neck. Those are the type of things that are gonna manifest, you know, for all of you niggas out there that's hell bent on being wicked, man. The Lord has created the wicked for the day of evil. That's what we're talking about. We ain't just talking about a casual mountain lion. We're talking about the Lord has spirits created for vengeance that he's gonna put on these vessels to take you out, to judge you for your wickedness, man.
And that's something Jake ain't even accounting for. Jake is all Jake know right now as far as danger, EBT cut off, ICE agents. That's all Jake know. You know what I mean? But it's a lot more danger coming your way. You got that word poured? Yep.
So this is a poured in the Hebrew is shafar. And the definition is to shed blood, a primitive root to spill forth blood, a libation, liquid, metal, or even a solid. Also to expend life, soul, complaint, money, extensively to sprawl out, cast up, gush out.
Yeah, gush out, sprawl out, meaning it's just gonna go everywhere. You know what I'm saying? The judgment is getting ready to just go everywhere, man. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon, it's not gonna be a neighborhood in sight that's not affected by the economic collapse that's coming to America. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's about to be affected by that, man. All these little cute little women, all the little smiles and the cute little bitches and the little funny little giggles that these bitches be doing out here in these urban cities, it's gonna stop. You women is gonna be walking around with your head down. The men is gonna be scared, asking questions with their eyes wide open. You know what I'm saying? All the little fun and games, all the little punk ass festivals and the Halloween celebrations and the weak ass little holidays that you niggas been so goddamn hell bent to celebrate, regardless of what the situation. I'm just convinced that these niggas is still celebrate Halloween in martial law. That's how bugged out these motherfuckers is.
Well, these niggas was scared during the COVID.
Yeah,
it was terrifying.
These same motherfuckers walk around like they hard and gang. We remember.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas was hiding in the house.
Yeah.
Niggas was scared. Oh man, it might be the end.
Oh God. Nigga didn't even want to touch a goddamn doorknob, man. That's how scared the average American was during the time of COVID. You stupid motherfuckers didn't even want to touch a doorknob. That's how stupid you goddamn Americans is, man.
We was partying every night.
Low-level cockroach dumb motherfuckers out here, man.
Drinking and feasting. You know what I'm saying? We was out every day. So that just shows you, hey, when these times come, you niggas, Isaiah the 13th chapter says it. All the men are gonna be like women.
Yep.
All these niggas running around here, they super gangster thugged out. You niggas are gonna be in fetal position, nigga. I promise you that. And the Lord gonna take your spirit away from you. He gonna put a spirit of fear on you, man.
Because all
You
that,
watch too much Call of Duty. These niggas have watched too many movies.
all that gangster shit was predicated off of a goddamn false image. Anyways, it was never real. It was just real to you and them niggas you smoke Black and Milds with, nigga. It was never real though. Ain't nobody worried about no fucking gangster in corporate America. Okay?
A gangster is just nothing but an opportunist.
That's it. Some stupid nigga in a goddamn Honda Civic bumping Yo Gotti.
A nigga that's
That's a
willing to
gangster.
go sit in prison with a bunch of men. Hey, I like my freedom. And if you gonna do that, nigga, when the cops come, why don't you go out with a blaze of glory?
Yep.
You bitch ass nigga. You gonna let a nigga lock you up for 25 years?
Come on now.
What's the point then, nigga?
I thought you was a gangster, man. The ICE agents, they not even police. We telling you that. You niggas should be hearing what we telling you. They not police? Really? And okay, all right, nigga, I'm with it then, nigga. We can tell Jake that Jake's still. Oh no, I'm cool.
Mama!
You niggas is weak, man. The wrath of the Lord is getting ready to pour out upon you Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. And your time is running out fast, man.
You got weak ass heathens, white boys, Arabs, Asians. They taking jujitsu just so they could twist one of you Negroes up.
Yup.
You got corny looking Bill Gates white boys that's taking Muay Thai so they can snap one of you niggas' bones in 3 different places while you sitting around on the block. You can't even throw a proper punch. That's why we telling Jake, hey bro, wake the fuck up, man. Be a man. The scripture said, show yourselves men. It's a part of our customs to learn how to fight. Get down, man. Look at the last few hundred years, all the boxers and shit. You Jakes have lost it. Oh, but I'm thug. But a nigga tattooed up, but he can't even throw a punch right. He throw a punch like a 2-year-old.
Yep.
Getting your ass slept by white boys and shit. Get the fuck out of here. That's why you give us a bad name. Now you go somewhere and a white boy think he can press you because of these weak ass.
Yeah,
Because you know, Jake was supposed to look at the hood niggas like, okay, well, if something happened, they gonna get at us.
Yeah.
But you got all kind of videos come out where you hood niggas, you just getting slapped the fuck around, man.
Yep. Nigga,
Trying to be a bully.
Nigga in the KFC pouting like the black woman. Where my goddamn chicken at? Where my chicken at, nigga? That's all the niggas is worried about, you little stupid, dumb motherfuckers,
Where
man.
my chicken at?
Where my chicken at? Where my chicken at, man? Goddamn it. Fuck out of here, man. Ain't nobody worried about you niggas, man. All right, and like we read in the book of Jeremiah, like Jeremiah prayed. Basically, Jeremiah was saying, don't have no mercy on these niggas, Lord. Kill these niggas, Lord. That's what he was praying for. So guess what we praying for? We praying for the same thing. May Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai destroy every last one of you rebellious, 2/3,
That's
reject, nasty niggas, man.
And you know, it's sad. We don't want that. You know, we wish, like in our imagination, Jake's come up here. What, man? The name of the Lord is Yahweh for
Yeah.
real?
Yeah.
Yup.
Man, oh man, what's the kingdom? We gonna get this. But Jake is so wicked, you know that ain't gonna happen. And then you can look, we spiritual men, Jake wanna do something to you.
Yeah, yeah,
Jake hate the Lord.
yeah.
Like nigga, we already at the bottom, nigga. We need this revolution. What the fuck are you talking about, nigga? You know, they hate, but see, they like the black woman. The so-called black man, they hate their own people like the black woman now.
Yeah, that's a fuck.
Niggas from 40 years ago would put you niggas in the dirt. Them Jakes from back in the day with the beard,
Yeah.
that wasn't they would put you niggas in the grave, man.
Yeah.
You weak ass niggas, man.
Go ahead and finish that off. Listen.
This is the book of Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 25. Therefore, he hath poured upon him the fury of his anger and the strength of battle, and hath set him on fire round about,
It said it has.
and it hath set him on fire round about, yet he knew not, but it burned him,
And it burned him.
and it burned him, yet he laid it not to heart.
Yeah, basically, so, you know, all of these calamities is happening, and Jake is still not mindful of it. Like the scriptures say, not mindful of the scourges. You know what I mean? Jake is getting burnt, getting fucked up, police brutality, that still ain't stopped. You know what I'm saying? The black man and the Latino man is in the courtroom crying about child support. Jake, it's almost like Jake don't even want child support to be gone. You niggas should be happy that the government is shut down, nigga, because the longer this goes, the child support could be out of here, don't you, nigga? You know, so this kingdom falling is really the liberation of our people, but they looking at it from the opposite lens. Like, nah, man, fuck that, man. What am I got to do? No, man, no.
They look at Esau Edom, the so-called white man, as a savior.
Yup.
If he go down,
What that mean for me?
we can't smoke our weed.
My mama dispensary. Oh,
You sold out for nothing, like the Lord said. What, you sold out so you could smoke weed and eat Doritos, nigga?
yeah. Are you serious?
Shit, the kingdom is all about, nigga, you want the marijuana plant, nigga, we gonna have, nigga,
Yeah.
we gonna make oils out that shit. We gonna have so much of that shit, not to smoke it, but everything that you dying for on this side, we gonna have that
Well,
like nothing in the
well,
kingdom.
Jake got to go to the dispensary and get their little fix, man. In the kingdom, man, you gonna have your own company of marijuana, but you gonna use it righteously. But you gonna have a whole goddamn land.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, imagine that, a whole, talking about 40 acres and a mule, man. Imagine 40 acres and a mule of just all marijuana. You know what I mean? But you using, I'm not saying smoke it. I'm not saying that. But I'm saying that if you want to indulge in that in the kingdom, you're going to be able to have that at your heart's desire, man.
And we're gonna have them spiritual bodies. The weed in the kingdom gonna be something off the chain.
Yeah, because it's going to come from,
You know what I'm saying?
it's going to come from a good soil.
Right, yeah.
The weed that's getting grown out of in this society, the soil is all fucked up. That's why the weed these niggas be smoking, it smell like something out the goddamn dumpster.
And our
You know?
bodies, we ain't gonna get, because you know, you get too high and you be fucked up.
Yeah.
We gonna have bodies where we just gonna enjoy the pleasure of it,
Yeah.
but we're not gonna have any blemish. We're gonna be perfect, spiritual powers, youthful forever, never die, here on the earth. So the Lord is just like, look, be patient. You can have the marijuana, but make it into medicinal. Put it in the oil.
Yeah.
You want some tacos? Make the oil, cook the meat with your.
Yeah.
You have some cannabis tacos, nigga,
Man, that's
and it
fire.
lasts longer.
Cannabis lamb, wouldn't that
You know
be
what I
something?
mean?
And you got a whole field. You could just go out. Imagine that. Jake crying about a dispensary. Man, in the kingdom, you're gonna be able to just step outside in your backyard and just pick it off.
Eat it.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Oh,
Get out
there it
right
is.
there.
You know, you got a whole field of all of your heart's desire, man. And all you have to do is just sacrifice this little weasel life of this American weasel weak ass life. All you gotta do is just sacrifice this and you're gonna have it all, man. But Jake ain't willing to do that because he fell in love with this goddamn devil. Okay?
It's the storms in between. The revolution. Jake really know for the real revolution, you might have to die for it.
Yeah, Jake ain't ready to die.
Jake want to
for
stay
that.
comfortable
Yeah.
and stay ignorant so that they can stay in their bliss. Cause hey, somebody gotta die. The clash is coming.
Yeah.
But we're here to tell you the ins and outs, the how, the when, and the where, bro. Jake don't even want to know that. They just want to. I'd rather just die in my ignorance.
Yeah. Nah, I'm cool. I'm
But
cool.
you tough though, right?
Yep. And you ain't dying for nothing. You gonna die like a coward.
Exactly.
Niggas think that, okay, when ICE come to my neighborhood, I'm gonna shoot it out. And let's say some of you niggas do shoot it out with the military. You're gonna die as a fucking loser, man. You ain't gonna die with no real honor.
And that's
you
the
just
thing.
another dumb nigga that died on the block, man.
That's crazy you said that. I always pray to the Most High. If I gotta die, I don't want to die the death of a coward.
Yeah.
That's important to me.
Yeah.
I'm more than likely, shit, some of us, you know, but to die as a coward,
Yeah, that's
nigga,
ridiculous.
that's worse than being born.
Yup.
And that's what you niggas are gonna do out here, man.
Yup. You gonna crash out. Nigga gonna die at the goddamn bonds
Behind some Doritos.
Behind some fucking, because he didn't get his EBT, so he gonna go to the bonds. He gonna crash out, and then the goddamn armed security gonna pull a gun and shoot this nigga in the back of his head, man. That's what a lot of our people are getting ready to go out for. Some goddamn what they call that shit, some gushers.
Fruit snacks.
Fruit snacks, man. GMO fruit snacks. You sold yourself for naught, man. Okay? You supposed to stand up for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. If you see your nation on this sign, okay, you have a calling, man. All right, you have a responsibility. You're not just supposed to be no nigga. All right. Hey, watch it. Keep your eye. Yeah, watch it. Get close too. You all right?
You alright?
Yeah, you all right?
Tension.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah. I mean, because you came up, you got off the bike, We don't know what you we don't know what you got going on.
What you got going on?
What does it sound like? It's
What you got going on?
it's the word of the Lord.
You just tell me what you got going on then.
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Tell me what you got going
It's the word of the Lord. It's the word of the Lord.
What Lord?
The Heavenly Father, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai. Not Jesus Christ, not the white man. So
Sounds like a Buddhist monk.
it don't matter. It looked like a Buddhist monk, but that's to you.
Yeah.
You might not have the spirit of the Lord in you to understand what's really going on. But what's really going on is the spirit of the Lord.
So is it
It's the
Jesus
altar of
or
the
a
Lord.
Chinese dude?
It's all right. Just back up from it, cause just.
Yeah, we don't want this to happen.
Yeah, yeah.
No,
just,
cool.
yeah,
I'm
it's
just-
all right.
we gotta make sure we got
got
space.
you.
We're gonna make sure
It's all
there's
right.
space.
So is it Jesus or a Chinese dude?
No, it's not. It's
He ain't sincere. He ain't sincere.
no, it's all right. It's
You
all
can
right.
do whatever you want. Do whatever you need to do. That's why we right here.
Yeah. It ain't. Look, listen. It ain't what we
We gotta
doing.
explain nothing to
What
the
we
people.
doing up here, we preaching the word of the Lord. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? It'll behoove you to have a little bit of respect for the word of the Lord. That's all we saying. You know what I mean? Because
Yeah,
that,
you're not gonna
come up
here.
here. Hey, just stop, man. Just stop. Leave him alone. Leave him alone, man. Don't antagonize him.
Yeah, let them go.
You know what I mean? Just leave him alone, bro. Because at the end of the day, it's the word of the Lord. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah,
He just showing out.
it's cool. All right, let him take off. You know what I mean?
He did something.
Yeah, it's all right. Let him take off.
You gonna respect the Lord, man. You gonna respect what we got going on. That's what you gonna do. That's the point.
Yeah.
You gonna come up here and you gonna respect it.
But yeah, the whipping or something. That's why I was looking.
But that's what I'm saying. I was gonna tell you, but hold on, real quick. We up here teaching, but safety is first. I'm just trying to get some type of closeness. That nigga pulled out something, I was gonna break his fucking jaw.
Yeah, I hear.
Thought he had some.
Fuck all that standing back here. Oh no, it's cool. That's why he got his ass on. If I had seen him reaching, I would have break his fucking neck.
I hear you. I hear you.
That's what we gotta be on. Don't let these niggas come up here with that type of look and then go back here doing anything. That would have been the last time he reached for something. I was dead serious.
I hear you. I
That
hear
nigga
you.
ain't gonna pull out shit.
So I thought he had some. I thought
And he
had a
know
knife.
that.
Yeah.
I saw him when he came up here like he was gonna do something. That's why I was getting. It wasn't about being carnal, but like the brother's been saying, hold your post. I'm gonna just get right here. I ain't gonna press it. But if I see you going for something, I'm telling you,
I
get
understand.
in that spirit, man.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah,
We'll ask questions later.
understandable. Huh? So you want to close out with that? You got
Let's
anything?
close with Psalms 37 to 25. Yeah, I wouldn't try to, not to, you know.
Yeah.
That's cool. I just wanted him to know you ain't got no space on us. The nigga came up
Yeah.
here.
No, I hear what you're saying. Yeah. Yeah.
You ain't got
Makes sense.
space.
Yeah.
Before you could have did something, nigga, you would have been in the sleep.
I was just, I was trying to get it. I was trying to bring it back to the spirit, but a nigga
Nah, I
like
feel
that, you can't really, you know what I mean? A nigga like that, you can't really bring him back to the spirit.
I don't know what he was on.
Yeah.
And you gonna respect. If you can't respect our space, we gonna fuck you up. It's like I'm not talking carnal. It's either we gonna leave
Yeah.
or we gonna beat the fucking piss out of you, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's close it before they come back.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 37 and verse 25. I have been young, and now I'm old.
King David speaking.
Yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken,
That's us. Okay? The Lord is not going to abandon us in these times to come. He ain't abandoning us now because it's crazy now. Okay, we're sustained. We got everything we need. We don't need a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, or a big house. We got everything that we need. We're taken care of.
nor his seed begging bread.
Our kids are going to be good too. You know, we're going to have food, we're going to have raiment, we're going to have everything that we need. All we got to do is keep teaching, keep believing, keep doing what we're doing. You know how you're doing a good job at work, they say just keep doing what you're doing, we keep doing what we're doing. The Lord got us through and through. So Lord's will, you know, Salaki for everything that happened, but Lord's will, that was an edifying street teaching. And with that, we want to give all praise.
Real quick, hey, it just shows you, hey, you know, brothers that's up here, man, take what we doing up here serious, man, because the times is coming where you is gonna have jokers that's gonna start coming up to the camps with tension now, because you gotta understand these cockroach niggas, their world is ending, right? Their world is ending, and we the last ones on the corner cussing them out while their world is ending. You know what I mean? So you can expect a lot more situations to be happening like that, where niggas is gonna start trying to come up, acting like they gonna do something.
Yes,
You know what I mean?
Because what happened is, see, you didn't see him, but the way this dude pulled up on his bike, got off,
Yeah.
the way he was looking sinister at me,
Yeah,
pulling
it
on
was-
his
it was-
bag,
It was wicked.
and went over here.
Yeah.
From the situation that just happened in Canada, I'm like, let me close the distance.
Yeah.
Because if a nigga go in that bag, I'm about to sleep,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna elbow his teeth out his mouth.
That's why I was telling you to get back, because I was like, just don't kill the nigga, you know what I mean? Because I knew this brother was getting ready to make
We'd
a
be
move.
justified then.
Yeah,
I
we'd be
won't-
justified, you know what I mean?
But yeah, Salaki, we ain't trying to.
Yeah, I was, I just didn't, I
The games and shit. Ain't
I
nobody.
already know how these niggas is, you know what I mean?
You know how Jake think it is with the Bible. They think it's
yeah,
sweet.
they think it's all sweet.
And what? That's bugged out.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do that to the cops?
Right.
So why would you do that to men preaching like we just some cupcakes or something?
And he was cool right where he was at. We would have kept going. If he wanted to just sit right there, we would let him sit right there. But it's like,
He tried to pull that shit off. That shit don't work with us, dog.
yeah, it's not.
You gotta really be about that, nigga. And do what the fuck you gonna do.
Yeah,
That's why we out here. Make your move. You niggas do the same shit. These niggas ain't with shit, bro.
Yeah.
But we coming into the times that, hey, you might have to, hey,
yeah.
fold the chair, man.
Yeah. It's coming to that time, man. It's coming to that time, man, to where, hey, this is why brothers just push it. Learn how to fight, man. Okay? Stop always depending on, I'm a spiritual warrior only, brother. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to actually do something, man, because, hey, it's coming to that time, man, to where niggas, they gonna start showing they real hatred for this truth, okay? And niggas is gonna start trying it now, all right? Because the world, this shit is crashing, man, all right? They ain't getting no answers from the serpent, and when Jake is frustrated, Jake ain't gonna go after the serpent, he gonna go after his own people. We gonna be the first ones, and we the loudest ones out here. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, just be circumspect, you know what I mean? When you at camp, man, don't let these niggas get too close, man. All right, and don't let these niggas think that anything is sweet, man. You know what I mean? Don't let them think that, oh, we just some regular little Bible goofy Jehovah Witness. Nah, man, you see how we had to handle this right here?
We already at war.
Yeah.
This is serious. And that's what Jake don't fucking get. Nigga, the men of the Lord will break your fucking neck. I'm not trying to sound hard.
Yeah.
The men of the Lord will send you back to the maker, nigga. But Jake don't understand that. So let Jake keep playing.
Yeah.
And the Lord getting ready to get rid of these niggas anyway.
Yeah. It's about enough of that hanky panky trying to be tough punk ass shit, man. Because what you trying to be tough on men with the Bible? You know what I mean?
His woman smack his ass around
Yeah.
though.
Oh yeah.
His mama and his auntie, they don't respect his bitch ass though.
Yeah. Same Jake. He's saying Jakes is getting ready to go back home and get talked to crazy by that black woman.
Yup.
You know what I'm saying? So it's whatever, man. You know.
With that, we want to give all praise to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'Shem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Shalom.
Shalom. Shalom.